grace, how sweet the sound that saved the wretch like me. I was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now
Now hold it, love. Hold it, daughter. That's how we used to do it. But we do it like this right now. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. I know it saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, but now I see.
Okay, Diddy, I got it. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved the wretch like me. I once was lost, oh, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Amazing grace, talking about that amazing grace. Sometimes I get happy when I think about how good the Lord has been to me. Nothing but
You
amazing
brought
grace.
me, you brought me, you brought me, yeah, from a mighty long way. You brought me from a mighty long way. You brought me from a mighty long way. Amazing grace.
Talking about that amazing grace. I love to think about it. God knows I love to sing about it. I want to tell somebody that's lonely. God's got grace for you. Yeah, God's got grace. Amazing grace. Amazing. I don't know how he do it. One thing I know, God got amazing grace. Give you joy in your soul.
Amazing sweet the
As I'm in the office as we speak. I need everyone to again tag at least 3 to 5 people in. Push that share button. Push that share button. I believe y'all can hear me now. Push that share button for me. Push that share button for me. Don't go nowhere. You don't you don't want to miss this conversation tonight. I got the brethren that's showing up slowly in the room. I need someone to contact uh, Minister William Brown for me. He's supposed to be one of our brothers on the platform tonight. I hope these brothers ain't got scared on me, because I'm telling you, it's about to be something crazy on this line. It's about to be something crazy. Y'all excuse me. Oh yes. So y'all, I got just a little time. But I need you all again to share, tag, all that good stuff. As many people as you can. I need you to do that. Um, and even if you just got to do at followers, or at everyone, um, it's going to share abroad. It's going to share abroad with all of your followers. Um, everybody that's somebody gonna see it. All right, at everyone, at followers, do all of that. Just tag as many people as you can in. Um, we got some surprise guests. We got 3 surprise guests that's coming in tonight in this conversation, and I'm excited about it. Ooh, that's good. I'm excited about it. All right. I am excited. Let me see. Let me get this camera turned right. All right. So uh we're gonna start out in prayer. I got my son, my youngest son here. I got Minister Banks. Uh he ain't showed his face yet, so I don't know what he doing. I hope he ready for this conversation tonight. Um I hope his wife didn't scare him too bad earlier. Oh man. I hope she ain't scared too bad early. Y'all know how these women do get to threaten him while he at work, talking all that stuff, telling him what to say and what not to say before he get on this live. So, y'all, we getting ready to pray. We get ready to pray, and we about to light this fire. We about to light this fire. Um, Father, we thank you. We praise you tonight. God, for this time, this opportunity that you granted unto us to be able to come again before your people. God, we ask that you bless the hearers and the doers, oh God, that somebody will be edified, somebody will be healed, oh God, delivered and made free by the power of spoken word today. In the name of Jesus Christ, we pray. Amen. All right, let me get my son on here. Let me get my son in here. I'm not gonna bring the man of God in yet until I see his face. What's going on, son?
What's good, Pops? You all right?
Yes, sir. I am excellent. I'm excellent. And all right, there you go. There you go. I see him in there. He looked like he's scared, y'all. He looked like he's shaking in his truck. He looked like he's shaking in his truck. I see him in the waiting room. He's shaking in his truck. Let me. He said, let him on right now. He ready to start the comments. He ready to start the conversation. Let me get him on this thing. My God, there he is. There he is.
It's a
What's
blessing.
going on, my brother? You good?
Yes, sir. How about yourself?
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Listen, I want to start this conversation out because I know you're ready to fight. I know you're ready to fight.
You know I'm not a fighter. I am not a fighter.
What you say? I'm a lover. I'm a teddy
There we
bear.
go. There we
You
go.
hear me? Squeeze me. Don't hit me. Squeeze me. But I want to start this conversation. I want to start out with my son first because he's not married. As y'all heard him confess earlier, he he has experience. He has had his Baskin Robbins experience. Uh, Anybody know anything about Baskin Robbins? You know they have many flavors.
31 flavors.
You hear
Right.
me? And so I want to get into this conversation because he's single, and I need him to get up. I need Minister Will. I need you on the live. You told me you was gonna be on the live with us. I need you on the
Actually
live.
having problems getting into his account.
Uh-oh.
I just got off the phone with him when you said that you were waiting for him, and
Uh-oh.
he can't log into his Facebook account. He doesn't know his information, so
Oh
he's
Lord.
trying to figure out a way.
His wife probably changed it. His wife.
Been there, done that.
His wife probably changed it, but we ain't gonna throw Mercedes out there like that. We ain't gonna throw her out there like that. You know, women that do that to you. I'm starting to fight already. But that's we want to deal with as far as the single. Like, how did you, with all of the experiences, have any of these experiences traumatized you in any kind of way? And if so, like, you want to give us a little bit about this so we can kind of just lay a foundation from a single aspect. And then, like, was it your fault? Was it their fault? Both of y'all fault? Where all this stuff, and, we want to deal with, have you dealt with a jealous woman before? All this. We want to
Okay.
talk about all this stuff.
Okay. Well, it did leave a traumatizing moment. Due to the fact that I didn't really understand what love was or what it required, and so I was acting as if I knew something, but I really didn't know. So it caused me to open up doors that should not have been, but also was necessary for the both of us to grow. And so, I don't know if me personally, I don't know if I'm still battling with it or not, but I know it's a struggle. And so, I don't like the way you looking. but yeah, it has left me traumatized in some sort, due to the fact that I didn't know if I'm qualified. Even to this day, even to this time right now, I don't know if I'm still being that old person or has some of it, gotten better in a way. But yeah, it did leave me traumatized for sure.
So how do you handle the other 30 flavors from the one trauma?
Well, honestly, I how can I say this? Honestly, I don't attach myself to it. I just do it. I have fun for that time being. It's no, what I'm saying? It's no getting to know the real me. I don't need to know the real you because it's just for the moment. And so that's where that trauma left me. It's a just for the moment type of thing. And so yeah, how I deal with those other flavors. Yeah, my name's Zeke. I'm a PK. You feel me now? While we here, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like what we doing? What we doing? You know what I'm saying? And so they let me know what they want from me. I let them know that if I can give it or not, and if it lasts, from that time on, then it lasts. If it don't, well, give me a rating. Would you recommend?
Wow. That's your son.
Wait a minute. Did you hear what I heard? Did you hear what I heard, Brother Craig?
Which part? See, I'm sitting in my truck. I'm not even going in my house yet. So, my wife on here. Believe you me, she's on here. But I don't even want to go in my. I'm gonna sit in my truck in my air condition because I know if she comes home while we're in the middle of this, then yeah, my daughter will be all over me, and it's over with. So I'm gonna sit in here and keep my doors locked.
So you said, give me a rating.
Yeah, I'm like Arby's, baby. You know, I'm gonna serve you the meats. Let me stop playing.
Make sure that he gets
Let me stop playing.
Your oil. Please make sure he gets a bottle of your oil. Make sure he gets a cleaning cloth. Everything. He needs all of the above.
So,
but nah, I just
so wait a minute. Are you in a relationship?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh yeah, I'm in a relationship.
And do you plan for this relationship to go anywhere?
Well, like I've stated before with previous people, I'm just seeing where it goes. Like I said, I won't even. That's a whole nother topic for itself. But
we going somewhere. We going somewhere with this because
if my partner is traumatized from what she encountered and experienced, you know, whatever she's dealing with, is blocking the future. You can't see past her trauma because then it's like, you know, we sweeping it under the rug. This is not, if we're going to talk about marriage and go, you know, to that next stage of life, we got to get that trauma out the way. We got to clean it up all the way. So, you know, I can't really tell. I can't give you a definite answer because my partner is still dealing with her traumatic experience.
So did your partner just hear you say you're like Arby's?
I serve her. Never mind.
That's what you got. That's why you got what you got.
Oh God.
That's my past life. That's my past. You know?
Oh God. Oh,
that's my past life.
I've never heard nobody describe themselves as Arby's. So like, what was your wrong? What was your wrong again that you would say?
Well, my wrong was not knowing my wrongdoings or not admitting to my wrongdoings. Like I tell like my friends and stuff, we are not that mirror. We can't see what we do. We can't see how we act, and you know, we just not that mirror. We don't always know what we're doing when we're doing it. And so
I have a sister that's in the waiting room right now. I'm going to bring her in, and she's going to tell you how she feel about the statement of serving her the meats.
Lord.
Now, you ain't never gave her your meats.
Oh, okay.
But this is from a woman.
My heart dropped.
This is from a woman's perspective and how she going to respond to hearing a male say, hey, you know, this how you view them, this how you treating them, you know, whatever. So she finna be transparent, and I'm finna bring her in right now. Hey there. can't hear you. We can't.
What in the world? Ooh, I thought I was
Y'all,
like,
this
on a
is
different
one of
question.
this is one of my daughter's feelings. Now I need her to respond to this from a woman's hearing this as a woman. How does this?
All right, so give me the statement one more time. Let me make sure
The statement on what?
what I'm responding to.
Oh, what? I forgot.
Well, I was asking him, being single, how was he affected and things of that nature, and being committed and all this stuff like that in relationships, and he was just stating basically, because of his trauma and their trauma, he's basically treating women. To him, he's Arby's. He described himself as Arby's, and he brings the meats. he brings.
Not gonna
He
let that
brings.
happen.
Oh, little brother. Okay.
So
You bring the meat. Okay, so well, for you to even be in that position, again, you had to be dealing with your own or not dealing with your own traumas. Because had you been taking a moment to deal with your traumas, you wouldn't be serving nobody nothing because you'd be trying to get you together.
Right.
And you would understand that serving anybody anything other than the best version of you is setting both of y'all up for a greater traumatic experience. No matter how good the sex is, the trauma is always going to trump that 5 minutes of fame.
So sex can't heal trauma.
It cannot. It cannot. I don't care how you flip it, toss it, rub it down. It's not going to work. Because at the end of the day, when you get up and you go take that shower, you still got that trauma. Not only do you have that trauma, but now you have added traumas. Because now your mind is in way more places than it was before you took them garments off.
True.
So, yeah,
So
go ahead.
so to hear that you're basically a bun.
Essentially.
Oh God.
Oh God.
How does this make you feel to know that you're being characterized or treated like you're a bun?
So, as crazy as it may sound, I have been in that predicament.
So you've
And
been
I've
a bun.
also been the one to put someone in that predicament.
So you brought the meats. Uh-oh, she went out.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
We're not gonna try me tonight.
So
Zeke, get your daddy. He about to start already.
we're just having a conversation, a transparent conversation, because I said right now he's single, now you're single, but you're divorced, right?
Divorced, yes.
Okay. And so, how do you feel? Just tell me your perspective as of men. Just give me that, and then I'm gonna let you go.
Okay.
What's your perspective of men?
My perspective of men, honestly, I don't look at any two men the same way. I've learned to have those hard conversations that would either force you out or force you to come out. One of the two is gonna happen. And by force you out, I mean you either gonna be so uncomfortable that you just leave the situation alone altogether, or we're gonna be grown and we're gonna have this conversation and we're gonna find a happy, healthy relationship being birthed out of our situations.
So you don't view no two men the same?
I don't, because on this panel right now is 3 different men. Each of you are just that, 3 different men. I would never handle you the way I would handle Zeke. I could never, I don't know the other young man's name, I'm sorry, but I couldn't handle him the way I handle you guys. There's a certain way that you have to be spoken to for things to register to you. The same for Zeke. There's a way that he has to be spoken to for things to register to him.
So
I can
how did you get to this level of maturity? Because that's mature.
let me tell you, I broke a lot of hearts on the way to that because I was only concerned about myself and my feelings and what I wanted and how I wanted to be satisfied in the moment. There were many times I never even considered the other person, didn't even look at the other person as a person. You were
Wow.
just what I wanted to feel the moment.
Okay.
But then when the tables flipped and somebody did to me, I was like, hang on a second now.
Wow.
And the tables didn't turn on me until I decided I didn't want to do that anymore.
Wow.
In that
I,
moment, that's when my word was tried. Okay, you say you don't want to do it anymore, but let me let you experience this and let's see how you really respond. Are you going to respond and go back to that old mindset? Or are we really growing here and we're going to have that hard conversation and decide what's best for the situation?
so now, before you became this mature, could you handle hard conversations?
To a certain extent, if I be completely honest, to a certain extent, I
Okay.
was, I can handle you telling me some truths. Don't
All
tell me
right.
the whole truth because some of that I just ain't ready to deal with. But I had to be okay with the same harsh truth I was dealing. I had to be okay with receiving it.
Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna get you off the screen. When you hear something that you need to respond to, you got the link. Just jump back in there. All right. Now it's about to be now, brothers. We've heard Phyllis, and so now I don't know where the rest of the brothers at. But I really want to know. Um, uh, After talking with you, son, like so basically your negligence, uh or not negligence, but the trauma that you encountered, it came in from bad decisions,
Right.
and not in thinking that you were ready for something or knew something that you really,
Right.
okay, that you really wasn't ready for.
Right.
Okay. So um now how did, like, when did you realize, like, I messed up?
When I realized that I really messed up when my last partner was mentally done. When she was like, you know, she ain't have nothing for me, ain't have nothing to say. It was what it was. I knew that Zeke, you done messed up. A good thing that could have lasted a very long time is now severed due to your, you know, due to you not realizing what you were doing, what damages you was causing to yourself and her as well. And
Okay,
so when she
so now the question is, when did you realize you're messed up?
when did I realize my mess up?
That you not that you realize where you messed up.
Right.
Now, when did you realize I'm messed up?
Oh, I realized where I messed up when uh I really it was I really didn't know.
You
Still,
didn't know you were messed up.
yeah, I really didn't know. I thought I was. It was like what is it when you're not really true to yourself and you just I was in denial with myself. So I really was like when everything just blew to pieces. We stopped talking, this, that, and third. I was still just in denial with myself, and so I honestly just realized, I would say I would say a year or two after the breakup, I just knew I was, you know, messed up.
Okay. So brother Craig, you hearing this from us? You were single before. You were single before. You're married. You were married before, and you got divorced, and now you're married again. And so, hearing this from a single brother, and you being, an older gentleman, like, what can you, what can you give us?
Oh, well, I've never been divorced. My first wife, she passed away. May she
Oh,
rest.
oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Oh, no
sorry.
worries. Um, see, like Zeke was saying, about the Arby's thing. That was a new one on me. I was like a Tootsie Roll Pop. I wanted to know how many licks it took to get to the middle, and not. I used that analogy because me, I, is it safe to say this word? I was a whoremonger. I was a whoremonger. I wasn't happy with just one woman, even though I thought I was. And Will made us. I seen Will's comment. A lot of people confuse love with lust. Where I thought it was love in a lot of situations, it wasn't nothing but lust. That's all it was. It was a bunch of lust, and my lust led me to having 8 kids. 7. I'm gonna say 7 because my last child now is not out of lust. That's pure love.
Okay.
I believe that the situation, I ain't gonna even say it's a situation, the relationship that Zeke's in now, I don't believe that's lust. I I see the look on his face when he's around her. I see the way they move together. I truly believe that if there's not love there now, if there's not love there now, it's growing. It's growing. You got to give it time, Zeke. You got to give it time.
Well,
Somebody know something I don't know.
son,
Trials and turbulence.
And that's what you go.
son, wait a minute. I just want him to answer. So was it love or was it lust?
When? When? What are we talking about? What?
Your current situation.
Oh, my current situation? That was pure lust. Yeah, that was lust for sure.
How you know it was lust?
I'm not gonna even go there. but yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God.
That was lust.
Let me tell you something. Brother Craig, this boy, when he told me about her, I ain't gonna even tell you what he said.
What that song say? I can only imagine.
But it was straight lust. It was straight lust. But
Right.
but what's happening is that now you're definitely right. They're now starting to grow, on each other and with each other. A lot of bumps in the road, but they doing it. They doing it. Oh, nah, I ain't even gonna repeat that one. But it was definite. It was 99.99.99.99% lust. Since we're here, let me tell y'all something. These women, y'all slick. When y'all want something, y'all know how to get it. Y'all know exactly what to do and how to do it to
What
get
to
it.
say?
To get it, you'll walk a certain way. You'll put on a certain kind of perfume. You'll put on a certain type of clothes. You'll put on a certain type of lip gloss, make your lip delicious. Y'all know how to ooh wee. Y'all know how to ooh wee and mesmerize a brother. And then when you catch him the way you catch him, then you fail to realize what you caught was undone. It wasn't fully prepared. It wasn't fully ready, but because what you wanted it when you wanted it, you dressed that thing up, and you caught what you was trying to catch, and now you got it, and you don't know how to deal with it because now they have certain things that they're dealing with which is your significant other, the male, and now you're starting to learn more about what you caught. And now that you're learning about what you caught, you can handle what's being revealed.
Right.
So let me add
Woo!
you. That was
Yeah.
good. I can add to that one. So as I've stated to you before, on paper I've been married 8 years, but in actuality I've only been married once. The first 7 years of my my wife, like I say, I know she's on here and I know she's listening. I can be open today. I can be transparent today, because I'm not going to say that I'm healed, but the healing process that I'm in now, it feels good. And so, like you say, they can dress it up, they can make it smell good. She got what she wanted, but she didn't know that the goods that she got were damaged. It's like a can in the grocery store that fell off the shelf, and now it's damaged goods. But instead of throwing it away, they put it to the back, and what they, you know how you recycle. So
Yeah.
we went through this recycling stage.
So this is my question. What did she do or didn't do that caused trauma? Y'all can answer whoever can answer.
My wife didn't do a thing. She's the person that's helping me deal with my trauma.
That's true.
Now, before I've had prior relationships that caused the trauma. And one relationship I was in for nearly 12 years. And that was the mother of my kids. That caused me to go through some experience that I would never wish on anyone. I went through cheating. I went through her being a swinger. All types of things, to the point to where when I got out of that relationship, I said, to heck with being faithful. I'll be with someone, but I'm gonna still do me. And that wasn't right. That wasn't right for me to carry over into someone else's life. And like I say, with my wife, I carried that over. It was hard for me to trust.
So your current wife didn't cause the trauma. It was your past wife.
It's not even my past wife, just a past relationship.
Just a past relationship.
Yes.
Okay. So it feels like she hot and ready. Go ahead.
Yes. Okay. So you made the comment, we know how to dress it up, we know how to walk it, and so forth and so on. It wasn't even all of that made us attracted. It was the fact that your broken place and our broken place connected that made us attracted. It was the sickness, if you will, that caused the connection to really be, or to look like what it could potentially be. Truth is, both of y'all was looking at potential. Nobody stopped to say what's really there.
Wow.
Oh, he has the potential to be a phenomenal mate. Oh, she has the potential to be, or she has the potential to look good on my arm. Yeah. But why is it? Do they really look like that? Or is it something else that makes them look like that? That unhealed place in either one of you was craving what you felt the other one could give to you. And then when you realized it was a lot more underneath the surface, or you found out it was an iceberg type relationship, 90% of it is up under the surface, then you wanted to retreat rather than stop and actually deal with what's there. And a lot of people can't deal with that 90%.
But I'm saying, I get it, but why dress up the surface?
Why
not just come real? Why not just?
It's all about acceptance. It's all about not being rejected. If you knew I was broken, would you accept me?
I probably
If you knew I was molested, not you personally, but if you knew I was molested, would you accept me? Like I can use my own self. Not a word. Well, So I have PTSD, right? That's not one of the very first things I reveal about myself. However, that is one of the most important things that my mate needs to know about me. So he can understand how we need to deal when we having one of these moments.
Wow.
I used to worry about revealing that. Now, you're going to take me or you're not. What I understand or come to understand is who's for me, it's going to be all right with, all right, so this is a condition we got and we're dealing with, so let's deal. How do we deal when you're having a moment? What do you need me to do when I'm having a moment or when you're having a moment? And vice versa. But in order to get to that point, it's got to be a safe place created.
So now again, y'all hear Phyllis, right? Y'all agree with what she's saying?
A little bit. just a little bit. I say that because women know what they want and what they don't want. So you're not just gonna look like anything. A real man or a real woman is just not gonna look like anything. So they're gonna go after the thing. It's not let me say this. It's not about two broken people, connecting and things of that nature. Because how would you know that just off of looking at somebody?
Wow.
But what causes that initial attraction?
That flesh.
Yeah, the flesh.
But what's behind that though?
That
I'm not saying we have matching injuries. That's not what I'm saying. But the more you talk and the more you know somebody, you find out, oh yeah, I went through something like that. Oh yeah, and then you begin to cling to that person because there's a familiarity there.
Now, again, this transparent, right? This transparent conversation. So now, in my past, when I was single, whatever, all that, women talk good, very manipulative, and they'll make you think. They'll talk to you all nice and sweet, and like they'll make you think they're the most caring and understanding individuals, or most supportive. Oh, I got you, babe. You bae and you boo and you all of these things. And then when you have that weak moment, you have a man moment that a man ain't supposed to have or whatever. Then we see that witchy side. We see the cat claws and all of that. Oh, man up. I ain't about to be sensitive to your feelings. Oh, like, wait a minute. What happened to them falling asleep on the phone conversation? What happened to the text messages? And what happened? Why my name changed from Bay to, y'all know what I'm saying, that TN. Why my name changed from Bay to TN?
That's a woman who is not mature. As I stated earlier on the other line, that's a woman who doesn't know
you
how.
You keeping your woman this together. I see you. I like
I do it because it's who I am. Now it comes easy to me because it's who I am naturally. I learned how to be the safe place that my mate needs. And the only way you're gonna know how to do that or know to do that is to have those hard conversations.
But y'all can't handle our kind of truths.
And the women be lying if they did. You'll be lying to all these thousands of people if you said y'all did.
Some can't. That takes lots of growth and maturing to get to. I will not act like, oh, I woke up like this. No.
But y'all do act like.
How many months and years of relationship to get to where I am today? To be able to say, yo, I know how to create a safe space for the person that I'm with. Now, what you do with that safe space is on you. And a lot of people don't know how to receive that safe place because they were conditioned growing up by society or whatever the case may be, that being in that safe space ain't a safe place to be. or that safe place don't really exist because of thoughts like, well, when I verbalize my emotions or my thoughts, then I'm gonna be looked at as weak. No, it takes a strong man to say, yo, this is the area that I'm weak in. But knowing who to bear that vulnerability to is important.
Wait a
I
minute.
had to grow to that point because I hid a lot from I hid a lot. You hear me? When I say a lot, I hid a lot from my wife. Things that she did not know. Eventually, things start coming out, and she started learning more. But I did a lot, and here just in the past, I'd say 3 years, where I started going to counseling, going to therapy sessions. Things start coming out that I didn't want to come out, and I didn't want them to come out because I didn't know how she was going to take it. But like you said, once they came out, she put me in that safe place to let me know it's okay.
So you pretty much got a superwoman. I don't even really want to talk to you because you got a superwoman.
No, I'm not gonna say she's a
I need to talk to
superwoman,
somebody got a crazy woman.
but like Sister Phyllis just said, she's a mature woman, and she listening to you in the background. Don't get me beat up, brother. Please, Apostle. She's right here in front of me.
The Bible says a sanctified wife sanctifies her house. And so this time I got married, I wanted to be that wife
This time.
different than I was in my first marriage. I was all in. So I knew how to pray and get on my face and let go and let God. Did I have some experiences that I slipped back? Yeah. That I wanted to fight and cut and shoot and all that? Yeah. Because of the traumatic experiences he was taking me through. But through it, I knew how to get on my face and call on my Lord.
Call on them.
Wait a minute. You said you wanted to shoot and cut, and what you say?
Apostle.
Did she say what
Where you from, Apostle? Where you from? Where you from? You from Detroit. My wife is from the south side of Chicago.
Oh yeah,
My
she's
Lord.
gangster. Yeah,
No more.
She got it.
Say less. My wife is from the south side of Chicago.
So pretty much you the wife and she the husband.
And here's the thing. See, it's ironic that you would say that, because for the longest time I felt like that. I actually felt like that. I'm like, but now I can't say that word. Lord help me. But I felt like that. Like, okay, well, who wear the pants? But you know, I had to get out of self. I had to get out of self and see that she was helping me get to a place that I needed to be.
I appreciate this because I was about to go to Walmart and get you a pair of panties.
Oh my God.
No, I wear the boxes. I wear the boxes.
She knew enough, or she had enough sense to go to her safe place to learn how to be a safe place for the man that was covering her, and for the man that she was standing beside. And a lot of people don't know how to do that.
See, now let me help the audience understand. I have a sense of humor, so y'all, please don't take me serious on nothing that I say until I'm actually serious.
Hotness.
But I do got a sister on here, Brandy. I've been waiting on her to come on. I got Brandy on. I don't know if she's ready yet. There she is. You gotta unmute your phone though. You gotta unmute your phone.
Okay, there I go.
There she is. Listen,
hello, everyone.
Listen, hello, Brandy. Thank you for coming on. I got the Gangster J, Elder Prophetess JD on here. One of our babies. Lord have mercy. She got the little the Black Power cap on.
Burn. We ain't about to have that conversation.
So, Brandy, you say?
It just depends what type of day, you know.
Oh Lord.
Y'all talking about a sense of humor. I got it down to the feet. It depends what day of the week it is. I think today I may be. I think today I got it. I think I got it.
So where are you from?
I am from Houston.
So and you like my sister that's from Chicago, that you're a pistol carrier, gun, knife carrier, you ain't afraid to use a bat and all that stuff like that.
Listen, try Jesus, not me. So,
Uh-oh,
yeah.
she say, pray with me, don't play with me.
Don't, please. By all means. But yeah. My thing is what I tell people. I've came a long way, don't get me wrong.
Hey there.
But I tell people this. The old me not dead, is just sleep. So if you pick the right time, you wake that thing up. That's on you, because it don't wake up until you wake it up, because I know how to keep it sleep.
Gotcha.
I know how to, but it ain't dead. Don't get it twisted.
So you heard any of the conversation?
I came in on I think Phyllis, that's your name? Yes, I came in when she was talking about us. Oh Lord, what did she say? She was saying some real good stuff. And
So what do you feel about? How do you feel about men being traumatized by way of relationship?
What do you mean? How do I feel about men?
How do you feel about a man being traumatized?
I mean, their I'm trying to say this. Their traumatization is so different from that makes sense.
In other words, we don't got it. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, talk. I want because I like you to talk back to me. And so, and so they carry theirs in a way that it's just, it could come out very nonchalant. It could come out very, oh God, it could come out very like they don't care. It could come out very like,
it is what it is. You got to accept it.
Yeah, like it is what it is. You can accept. Like it comes out that it's nothing you really can do more than me, because I done already been through that. My mama done did this to me, and so it's like, it's almost like there's no feelings involved. It's almost like as if, you know what you gonna do? I'm not tripping. The next female done me like this. I expected this to come anyway. You was just like the next one, or it's just, and it's just like, are you serious, nigga?
Ninja.
I almost said it like I felt it. It's like, are you serious? So their traumatization is a little bit different, because they will harden their heart. Right. They will harden it. And a lot of times the traumatization, it can really come from a place of generation of what have happened as a childhood sometimes. Sometimes it's not childhood. Sometimes it's just that, okay, man, I opened up my heart and I gave myself to this particular woman in this relationship or in this marriage, and bam, they failed me. It's like with a man, some men, one time, that's it. I ain't trying no more. They one hit a quitter, and that's just what it is.
So with you knowing all of this, that means you've had some experiences.
Absolutely.
So how did you respond to what you know?
How I respond to what I know is that I had to kind of like let them know, listen, I'm not them. I'm sorry. I'm not going to apologize, but I had to say, you know what, I'm not them. The only thing I can do is be me.
You know what I like about what you just said? Let me tell you what you just said.
What I said?
You said I had to let them know. I had to let them know. I like the them.
Yeah, it's them for me.
All of them. All of them and one.
All of them. I had to let all of them. See, I'm transparent. You talking to a woman that done been on 3 marriages and they're gone, okay? And so, and I deal with a lot of traumatization.
Say that in my good ear. Say that in my good ear.
How many?
3. And I ain't gonna give up. Listen. and not. I chose, and some things I didn't allow God to do. Let's just be real.
Woo.
I chose.
Woo.
Oh, let's just be real. Because everything that could be attracted to you don't mean that you got to be attracted to it.
Come on, come on.
Wait a minute. Let me ask you a question.
Uh,
I thought this was supposed to be an all-male platform.
I told y'all I had a surprise. I
He said
told
he-
y'all I had some surprise guests. And so because I gotta always keep that balance, because I want you to be heard, but I also want to see how y'all react to what you hear.
right.
You know, because even though we a lot of times feel like we're being ignored and we're being overlooked as men, most 98% of that is true.
Yeah.
But when you get your 2%, you got to applaud the 2%.
Yeah.
And work on 3%, and then work on 4%. And a lot of times as men, we're good wall builders. You know, and so I want to hear it on different perspectives, but we're good wall builders. And so in order for us to be better at being us, we got to hear it from the ones we did the damage to.
Right.
We got to hear their perspective. We got to see how what we did, whether it was to ourselves or even to them. How did they see it? How did it affect them? And then now that we heard it from them, and knowing from hearing from Brandy, she ain't missed nothing. She just broke us. She just broke us all the way down. She ain't missed nothing. So she know the characteristics. She know the mannerism of a man. But at the end of the day, now is the man gonna let himself be the man?
Right.
Not Arby's.
Not just giving the meats.
Come on, because that don't, baby, listen, that don't move me. I need the characteristics of the man. I need the whole man. I need the free man. So
See, you know they're not gonna live.
That's only gonna last so long anyway.
it does.
Right.
This only lasts so long. And then you know what? And at some point in time, to be honest with you, you're not gonna even desire that part, because you're so turned off with them as their characteristics and their actions
Yeah.
on how to treat you, to the point. Oh, listen, I don't even want that, because this is what we use in replacement to make up stuff for your behavior, and that doesn't. This is what we use up as men. Y'all, I'm not saying y'all, but just speaking in general, as men, they use up that, okay, I wine and dine you and I buy you a gift, but you just knocked me upside my head. No, I'm not going to excuse your behavior. We're going to deal with the issue. We're going to deal with your problem is. We're going to deal what has been going on with you. Who have hurted you? Because again, I'm not them. But let's get to the point.
That's that going to that 90% that's under the surface.
Right.
Let's deal with the root of the thing, because you can't heal from something you won't deal with the root of.
Exactly.
True.
And my analogy I like to use is that, like I like to say, cancer starts somewhere. So to identify where the cancer started, you got to get to where it started, and then we can work on curing it. We can work on, being cancer free, but we got to find out where did this thing start at, so we can kill the cancer.
Now I want to say this. I'm gonna play the devil's advocate a little bit.
Okay.
Right?
You good at that too, girl. You good at that.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Loose here. So, I will say this. Sometimes when a man open up, and I believe Phyllis talk about this as well, a woman has to be in the right position to receive the man.
Absolutely.
When they do open up. And, even though they might not start at the beginning, they might start in the middle. But healing takes time.
Mm-hmm.
And even in that process, if the man wants to be free and healed, the woman has to be matured and ready to handle him at that moment. Because sometimes women throw it back up in their face, or women would use that space to abuse the man. So therefore, it allows them to shut back up and do things that's not right to a woman or to other women. So I have heard the conversation on both sides, and I do agree. And I have personally experienced within a relationship that I was in, I noticed it. I was like, you've been through some stuff, like who women that they dealt with before has damaged them on different levels. And yes, it can become tiresome. Yes, it can become frustrating because it's like, okay, you grown, you need to get over it. But no, it takes time to one, understand the man, understand the hurt, and understand the process of healing and helping them get to the true healing. So therefore, their relationship become better. So again, like women want everyone to understand where they hurt come from, the trauma that they experience, but will we allow that time for the man to receive the same thing that a woman received? Because some women play victim and they the problem sometimes.
All
So
right.
are we willing to give the same grace to a man as the grace has been given to a woman?
I can totally agree with that. But let me ask you this: what do you do when you have two imperfect people that are in a relationship that technically maybe both of y'all not even healed?
True. And that's where you come to that point and you admit the truth. Admitting is the biggest step to ever take. You have to admit where you at, both of them. And at that time, this is a solution. We need to go to therapy. We need to really kind of hash out some things. We need to really talk about it. So again, you have to be in a mature place. One, to admit the issue, to accept the issue, but also get healing and not stay in that same spot on both ends.
To add to that, you got to be willing to go through those tough moments to get to healing. If healing
Yes.
was an easy process, nobody would really respect it at the end of it. But because it
No.
takes constant work, and it's going to take sometimes revisiting that place of hurt and all of that for you to get free from it, a lot of people don't want to do that hard work for it.
Yeah, but as we all realize, easy stuff don't always last.
Absolutely.
It doesn't, because you're gonna get sick of it, tired of it, and you're not gonna appreciate it. Just like you're not gonna appreciate me giving you $1 million. You're gonna blow it. But when you earn that $1 million, you're gonna take your time and use wisdom how to spend it and reinvest. So therefore, you
Absolutely.
won't be
You're
broke.
going to figure out how
So
to
it's
make
the
it work.
same concept in a relationship. You got to understand the ups and the down, the easy and the rough.
Now, the truth is, Tia, I sent you a link. But the truth is, I don't believe that women can handle a man's weakness for real. I just don't believe that because so many of the responses to a man that is vulnerable, weak in certain areas, it's just like terrible. It's no compassion. It's all aggression. It's all man up. Throwing out a lot of
Shade.
words, verbal abuse when a
Yeah.
lot of time women see a man in their weak state or whatever like that. And I'm like, man, like, I know women are, again, according to scripture, the weaker vessel, but bro, I got feelings. So can we honor my feelings without including yours? Can we have this conversation about me?
Right. And I
And a
spoke
lot.
on that.
Hmm.
And I agree. And like I said, I have experienced that where in a relationship, the man was more damaged than a little bit. And I had to reassure him, I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to help you. But let me help you. Never once that I threw what he dealt with in the past up in his face. But I gave a solution. Let's pray. Let's talk about it. Let me know where you stand. But it has to be true honesty on both ends for that to really happen. If the woman is really going to be supportive, when you take those vows, they are important. So again, a woman has to know her
What
place,
vows you talking about?
even in marriage. When if
How
they
you
decide
know?
to be married.
How you know?
I never been married, and you
Oh,
know that.
okay. All right.
But again,
I can second that though, because I've been there. I
But
can say
again, even in a relationship, when you go to that commitment part of the relationship,
Mm-hmm.
say, hey, I'm down. We in this thing together. You took a commitment to support one another, to uphold one another. So again, be supportive, not throwing shade. And like I said, you have to be ready to accept that. You just can't be in any shape.
Now, at the end of the day, I do want y'all to know I am not one-sided. By
Right.
the way, I it's my job to create chaos and trouble.
Of course.
So I am not one-sided, but I do ask questions that people are afraid to ask. I do make comments that people are afraid to make. So therefore, I'm going to respond as if I'm somebody else, and even I'm going to respond according to my own beliefs or whatever. Because again, as a man and dealing with relationship, the man's voice, the man's feelings are the least respected. This is my opinion. Through my own experiences, that they're least respected, and it's always oh, you acting like a broad, like now you about to piss me off.
I think it takes a mature woman to be able to sit and actually listen to what a man is saying and listen for comprehension, not for the purpose of responding.
Now you just said something. Ooh, that college degree paying off.
And we bless him. And we bless him.
I can't.
Ooh,
And
God,
I say that because
yes.
when I was married, I would listen to what my husband was saying, but I never really heard what he was saying. And in all honesty, it was never fair to him for me to be in that position, ever. Because I was only hearing just enough for me to respond. I never really looked at how he was truly feeling about an issue, a situation, or whatever the case may be. I heard just enough to give me enough to fire back.
Man, I hope Craig all right. Y'all called 911. Y'all called.
But also, Phyllis, to add to that, I would say, what environment, like when a man and a woman is in, when that situation happens, is it anger that occurs before this conversation happened? Like,
Right,
are you are you at a calm and a peaceful stage when you having these conversations? Because the environment, the climate of the environment matters a lot when those type of conversations happen.
That is so true.
Yes, if you in a hostile environment, you're gonna respond according to what
You hear
get
me? Regardless
comes
what you
out.
say. Yeah.
Repeat that one more time.
Me?
Yeah, whatever Jazzy just said.
Oh, the climate of the environment matters,
Okay.
in order for that to happen. Sometimes,
I believe that. I agree with you. Now let me ask y'all a question, because we got son. You don't got to be quiet. You can do. Don't let these women scare you.
Oh no. I'm just listening.
Oh, Craig said he okay.
So all right. Thank you, Jesus. I thought we had to go send the police out there in that city they live in. Praise the Lord. We won't call it out now because he's safe. He's safe.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Send up smoke signals, bro, if you need me. I'm telling you.
Send the angels.
You hear me? But now, do y'all think that volume, the way you respond in volume,
matters? Yes.
Wait a minute.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I like you paused. I was like,
No, because Phyllis didn't even let me get it out.
Because I knew where that question was going. I did. I knew where that was going because, in all honesty, when you in a heated conversation, everybody trying to overtalk the next person because they want their comment to be heard.
Yeah, they want it to matter.
Yes. So for me, when we approaching a disagreement, let me tell you how this is about to go right now. We're gonna talk about this in a tone where everybody can be heard. If I feel that you're going up 2 or 3 octaves, my friend, we're gonna push back. We're gonna go to our neutral corners, and we can come back in a minute when we calm.
But this is where the agreement come in. We're not kids. I
True.
mean, this is where the
But no, we
disagreement
don't
come
talk
in.
to you like
We're not
kids.
kids. Yeah, that I mean, what her statement that she just made, I'm her child. She about to, you feel
Well,
me? If we don't do what she
How
talking
so?
about, I'm gonna be put over her lap and she gonna spank me. That's not
No,
how that's
that's
going.
not what I said.
no, I
That's not
think
even
what
how
she
it was
was.
applied.
You
I
not gonna
said
I
hold
we
on,
gonna
hold on,
I
talk
but
to
think
hold
what
on,
each
she
look,
other
was.
look
like
though.
we people.
Hold on.
Not
Let me
We not
spank.
gonna
let me say
change
this. Hold
outfits.
on.
We
Let
not
me say
doing none
this.
of that. We
Let
gonna
me say this.
talk.
But the thing is, this is I can come into a conversation, right?
Tia, I sent you the link.
What? Huh?
I was talking
Oh,
to
go
Tia,
ahead.
telling her I
Oh,
sent her the link.
I can go into a conversation. The volume would just be a conversation, right?
Right.
But the moment where I say something that my partner or the opposite sex doesn't like, y'all beat the man to the punch of getting upset, not giving him a chance to cry, shed a tear. You feel me? All you leave me with two choices is to be irritable or angry.
But
Now
that's
I
why
can
I
agree with
say
you.
when
I
we
can
change
totally
outfits, we
agree
go to
with you
our
on that.
neutral corners and
I
we
can
come
agree.
back when we can talk calmly.
But no,
Because
I
we
really
get
can
nowhere
agree
with
with him. I can agree with him because as women, sometimes we can be over talkative. Sometimes we
Mm-hmm.
can't. Like I guess I'll talk about me, and I've seen it happen in other cases too. That by the time I probably won't even let you get what you about to say out your mouth half of the time, and I didn't probably have cut you off. But at some
Not you,
cases,
woman of God, not you.
Phyllis, I do understand what Phil is saying because when you know your mate, and it's all about knowing your partner and knowing your mate, that at some point, okay, I got to go in and say, hey, honey, listen, I want to have a conversation with you. I'm not treating you like a child, but what I'm saying is that we're going to talk like two adults because, I know what happened last week. We was here, but let's stay here. And sometimes you have to get that prep because some men you go to, they go, and you be like, dang,
Now me, I'm gonna attack back when I feel like I'm going there because that's the apostle, the prophet, whatever. I'm going there because
petitioning the fight. That's what you're doing.
Huh?
I said you petitioning the fight. That's what you're doing. Now you provoking me. You make me want to yell at you.
No, see, the thing is, like when I'm listening, right? And I hear the way you talk to, like, I'll just my wife on here. She on here. But when I'm, and that's when any woman, when I hear how you talk to your child, and then you turn around and talk to your man or your husband that same way that you talk to your child, that's like those fighting volumes and words. So I don't care how you saying it. You talk to your kids like that. Don't talk to me like that. And so the same energy that you discipline your kids with, that's not how you're supposed to approach your husband with, because a man at the end of the day is going to be a man.
Yep.
And so and if I hear you using sternness with your child or whatever, and just like, and I'm like, and then when you mad at me, you talking to me like I'm your child, guess what I'm going to have to do? I'm about to be daddy.
I don't want you to be daddy in this state. I need you to be the man.
I'm about to be daddy. Since you talk, I'm about to be daddy. Oh, okay. I'm not your child. And it goes back and forth. I'm not your child. This, that. You ain't my daddy. You ain't my, and it's going back and forth because of tones. And that's what I'm saying. Do tones really matter? Because if a man can't use it, why do women use it?
Yeah.
That's like what I said. They only leave us with two choices: to be irritable or angry. If we cry, we sassy. If we express ourselves, we sassy. But the moment we yelling and cussing, that's my man. That's my man. That's my man. Now you're like, no, that's backwards.
Conversation, everybody trying to overtalk the next person because they want their comment to be heard.
Yeah, they want it better.
Yes. So for me, when we approach,
That's the wife. That's the wife.
Go right now. We're
That must be Brother Craig phone.
If I feel like you're going up 2 or 3 hours.
My apologies.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I'm like, why we hearing ourselves
Y'all
again?
have to realize I got logged off of one phone. I had to download Messenger on my other phone just so I could get back on. But I
Oh
was
man.
listening to the
So-
live the whole time.
So I want to say this, Zeke.
No. You can't move on because he said
No.
y'all said we sassy.
No.
Right, of course.
I'm about to respond to his comment.
Okay.
Now the reason why, well, it's a girl. She's not a lady or a woman, and the reason why I say that because, one, depending on the environment they came from, they think a man is supposed to respond, like you said, like that, instead of having an emotion. When a human being was created, it was created with multiple parts. So therefore, everybody has emotions. Now, depending how you express it, that's you. But most women are not used to seeing a man crying or having a vulnerable moment or being emotional or able to express themselves. Now, women said, they was taught your man's supposed to be strong and hard and supposed to be able to provide and supposed to be able to defend you. But what about the other part of the man? How can a man be romantic and know how to treat a woman unless he have true emotions? How can he express love without having true emotions? So therefore, again, a girl is used to, oh, you gonna die. That's what she used to. Now, a lady and a woman will be able to accept the other part of the man.
It sounds like you trying to get married or something. Cause you just laid this on us. You just laid this on. So look at
Nice and sweet.
She spread that one on the bread real.
Because somebody used to tell me that I was very militant and very hard, that I had to relax. Amen.
Now my cousin is on here. I'm about to put his comment on the screen.
Cut it out, Prince. You cried to your wife last night. Don't do it.
Come on. And so now what happens now, and just again,
Thank you, Lady Austin.
This is a transparent conversation. What happens when a man, what do y'all think a man gonna do when he feel like he's not heard?
He's going to react in either a violent way, cheating, aggressive, anger.
Yeah, he's gonna make himself.
He's gonna turn off from that woman, and trying to find a different outlet.
Now I want to hear from the man because Brother Craig said he gonna what?
He's gonna make himself heard, whether it be physical, like she said, cheating, but he's gonna let his feelings be known. How do I know this? Been there, done that. And that was both of those ways were my ways of, okay, well, you don't want to hear me this way. Well, maybe you understand and hear me this way.
Wow. And that's the whole truth right there. Now that's woo. Yeah. Cause now I'm big at proving a point.
Yeah.
You want to try me? Oh, okay. Let me prove this point. Let me prove this point to you. And I'm saying it's not fair to block men in. Let them out. We may not respond all the time right or whatever, but listen, let them out. Let them out and let them be who they are until they learn how to express differently.
See, I had a thing about shutting down. You can be trying to hold a conversation with me, and if I didn't feel like I wanted to be a part of that conversation, I shut down. I could completely cut you out. I won't hear nothing you saying. Mm-hmm. It's like you'll be sounding like the Charlie Brown teacher. Wah, 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 wah.
But that's a generational thing, though.
I had to get out of that, though. That used to, I asked my wife, that used to be me. But throughout my therapy sessions, I learned. I had
Well,
I
I
had
need
to learn.
therapy then.
I didn't get there overnight. Trust and believe.
So,
It
so, so,
happened
so,
overnight.
so are you saying the preacher didn't help you, the therapist did?
God, through the therapist.
I'm saying, I'm just, because I want everybody to understand that there's different ways to help yourself.
Right.
It doesn't always have to come through usual forms and formats.
Mhm.
You know, it doesn't. So I'm saying, however, you got to help yourself.
Help yourself.
So,
And men like me, my mother. Hey, mother dear, I just noticed that my mother dear is on here. You know, Lord have mercy. Sister Bishop said, let me put her comment on here. I must need therapy because I'm shutting down on foolery.
now, don't nobody expect her to be open up on foolery. You know, yep, foolery you supposed to shut down on it because I mean,
Exactly.
What's your definition of foolery, though?
Oh Jesus.
That's
So I just believe that, like I said, my mother's on here, my wife is on here. I got family, I got some everybody, spiritual sons, daughters, all that stuff on here. And so my thing is how I was and even how I am. Don't back me into a corner. Don't take my voice away from me. You know, because one way or another, I'm going to express myself. And you're going to hear me whether you want to or not. You're going to feel me whether you want to or not. You know, and because, you know, I've never been one to truly express myself unless I've been blocked in. So you put me in a corner, I'm going to come out swinging. But as long as you don't put me in a corner, I really ain't got nothing to say. But the minute you try to box me in and you're forcing me and you try to bend my arm and this, that, and the other, now you just created a fight for yourself. And I'm gonna give you the best fight of your life. And that's how I've been. Now my mother, she responded. Let me put it on the comment. Let me put it in there. You know, Lord have mercy. The crazy will come out. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know. So she said, "Do you think that's a?" Yeah, I know that. See, this platform, Angela Bozeman. Thank you for joining. This platform is not for. I almost said that word, but this platform is not for, as they say, in giggles. This is for truth. This is for truth, and so I know that is a problem. It's not even a guess or a wonder. That is a because this is my, and then like it takes me to one of my questions. One of my questions were, are you defensive or are you offensive? You know,
I'm defensive.
Turn it down, son.
I'm defense for sure.
So and if y'all don't know nothing about the
There
game,
you go.
if y'all don't know nothing about the game, you'll never understand the question, you know, about offense and defense. You know, which one are you? You know, which are you on the offense side or are you on the defense side? And most of us as men, we're on a defense side because, you know, we really ain't trying to fight you. We really ain't trying to, you know, do all of that. Most of us just want to be left alone.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
You know, you don't really got the reality is if we can't talk about everything, we're not gonna just talk about what you want to talk about. So if this is just about talking about what you want to talk about, then I'm saying get up out of my face. We don't got nothing. And so people don't want to, like I said, in the church, we don't want to deal with these kind of things. We don't want to talk about these type of things because we want to all just pray about it. No, I got a strong prayer life, but I got an attitude problem.
Let's
I got a
talk.
strong prayer life, but I have a communication issue. I have a strong prayer life, you know, but I have some lacks and some concerns about my relationship. And because I keep mentioning things and they keep being ignored or whatever, now it's causing a problem. Ooh, God, let's talk about it.
Yeah. You got to classify. Like you said, you know, you got a strong prayer life, but you got a problem. And some things can be fixed through our words, through us. And it might not have to be dealt with prayer. Some things can be, you know, through a very true apologetic. You know, with
Now,
that, you
I
know,
can't even
apologize.
accept that. I can't even accept.
But I'm just saying, you saying that, okay, I'm using the example. You said you have a strong prayer life, but you have a
Yeah,
problem. And sometimes things can be dealt with talking to the person or talking to your mate to solve an issue, you know. But again, that person had to be responsive to that, you know, again, identifying and solving it.
now, what I need you to respectfully do is respect the conversation, right?
Yes,
Because
sir.
now, hear me good though. Hear me, because we ain't talking about that person. We talking about women. This is a man's
Right, but
platform that we invited women to, and I don't want you to talk third party. I want you to say women. And when you use the, I want you
women,
to say women. I need to.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared. You know I'm not. So you want me to use the right verbiage when I make my statement? You want me to repeat it?
Please.
Okay. No problem, D. So some things can be handled through a conversation. Women, everything don't might not have to go through prayer. If women listen, not hearing, but listening, and okay, I'm gonna put it like this. When I went to school, I started off in communication. So in communication, it was a flow chart. How the signals, how, you know, there's sending and the receiving, in the middle is listening, not hearing. So when I send something, the other party needs to pause until they receive the message in order for feedback to come back. So a lot of times, some situations can be handled through a conversation. But again, you have to be mature on both sides and willing to listen, not hear, but listen to the full message, not just parts, the full message to understand. So therefore, comprehension can help in that.
So why do women only hear certain parts of the message?
What they want.
Because some women are immature, and some women don't comprehend very well unless certain key words are stated in the conversation.
So do you hear the full message that's being sent?
Of course, that's the part of being quiet. That's the only way you are able to listen. You have to be quiet. Shut up.
What was the question that Pops asked? Pops, what was the question that you asked?
I didn't ask a question. I don't remember.
It wasn't a question asked.
Yeah, we went into a conversation, but Jazzy made a statement, and she didn't want to say women, and that she's been invited as a guest on the men's platform, and she didn't want to say women, and I needed her to own up to their errors, their wrongs, how they respond, and I don't want her to say we're others or people. I want her to say women. Women. Yeah.
And I revised it.
Yeah, and she revised it, and so now I feel better.
I'm glad you feel better. You see how I listen and then I respond.
And I guess Tia must be afraid to come on here because I sent her a link and she ain't showed up yet.
Oh,
yeah, I'm calling her out.
Being afraid.
Yeah, she afraid.
Not afraid. Trust and believe that, sir.
I'm calling her out. I'm calling her out. Get on here, Tia. Get on.
Thank you, Coco.
Tia Rodriguez, Tia Banez, Mayonnaise, Alexandres. Get on here.
Wow, Alexandres.
She got to put her face together and all that. She's not just gonna get on camera,
See, now this is the problem. Y'all in these faces and these body parts.
Well, the many faces of women.
Watch it. Because you don't complain when your wife get ready, do you?
Yes, I
She
do.
stay ready.
When she
Now,
all
that
dolled
one,
up and got that red dress
that
on
one stay ready.
and them
That one
high
stay ready.
heels.
You hear
Look,
me?
it takes y'all too long. It takes y'all entirely too long.
But you
I
enjoy it.
disagree. It takes some people too long.
You know, she sitting out in the car listening to every word we're saying. You know, but
You
yeah,
stay with her, I don't.
What's going on?
that's my fight.
So be wise.
That's
Be
my fight
wise.
later on, right?
That is funny to me.
Lord have mercy.
So what now? Let me ask the brothers this. What don't y'all like about women and how they handle your trauma?
I want Craig to answer that one first. Go ahead and get yours out the way so your wife don't even remember your statement.
Zeke.
She's not gonna get anything. She
Hey,
knowing
Pop,
she
I'm
knowing
sitting
her, she
here.
got a pen and a notepad. She taking notes about everything everybody's saying. So now repeat that question again. I want to make sure I got clarity on it.
What don't y'all like about women and how they handle or respond to your trauma? Women. Not your woman, women.
They just is some women, I'm not going to say all women, some women, and it goes back to a few minutes ago, don't feel that a man's feelings are valid.
Tia probably respected hers. That's why she ain't on here yet. But go ahead.
They don't believe. Like I say, you have some women that believe as a man, regardless to what we've been through, regardless to what we may be going through, that you're still supposed to be a man at the end of the day. Not realizing that although I am a man, I still have feelings. I still have emotions. I've still went through something in my past that you have brought up, and it's really messing with me right now. And I'm trying to maintain my mannerism by resorting back to what I would do if you cause these feelings to rise up. So that trauma that has been caused in the past, if certain things pop up on me now, I know how to go about it. I know how to back up. I know how to stop. I know how to listen. And once I've listened and I've learned, I don't listen to them. I listen to myself. Because
hold on. This is what you don't like about the women. What you doing?
Huh?
What you doing?
Hold on.
He had left the subject. I'm like, go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Keep going. Keep going.
That part. Hold on. No.
Okay. So
he listened.
I don't.
Bro said this ain't that.
Let me finish. When I'm trying to listen, I don't like the fact that they want to continuously do this.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's getting to the point to where I'm finna tell you, sit down and shut up. Because what you're saying right now is null and void. I don't even want to hear it no more. You like I said, go. Now
I'm getting ready to bring Tia in, but I saw when she came on the camera, she had to smoke some weed or something first because I saw all the smoke coming up. So she got to get her nerves right. She got to get her nerves right to get her. Let me bring what
Can
was
y'all
that
hear
smoke?
me?
What was that smoke we saw? What was that smoke?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
First of all, Apostle, you don't stop coming for my neck. And I'm over here trying to be a little vegan. Over here eating my vegetables. What did I miss?
Listen, we didn't miss that smoke screen that went up in front of that camera lens, though.
Okay, well, I was trying to get my dinner together before I go to work.
That was dinner. That was dinner.
Yeah, it's dinner.
Oh, I thought you were trying to get your nerves together.
I don't do that. I don't do that.
All right, saints. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
So I need you to hear. I need you to listen. And she's talking about some get off your dad. I ain't on your dad. Your dad, that's my dude. Let me tell you something. They talking about what they don't like about y'all.
Oh, hold on.
Look, she ready to fight.
They talking about what they don't like about y'all. Okay.
He wasn't specific. He said y'all. He didn't say women. Address it.
Like-
Address it. You know, don't say them.
Like I
He say
say,
women.
I'm an
Revise that,
individual.
please.
I'm an individual, so don't classify me.
Lord.
Them demons then start coming out.
So what was said? What y'all don't like?
Just hold on. Just hold on. Woo, she ready.
Yeah, she ready. She on go.
We don't like. Here we go. We don't like when y'all constantly talk and y'all don't want to listen. We don't like when y'all want to be heard but don't allow us to be heard. We don't like when y'all don't take our feelings as valid feelings. We don't like being stepped on like we are a piece of trash. Okay.
Hey, Mr. Banks, hold on real quick. Hey, man, I'm looking at this list. We gonna be up here all night, bro.
He keeps saying we, but he mean him.
No. He talking about us.
Yeah.
He's thinking for us.
The men or the women?
He's speaking for the men.
He's thinking for the men. Because this is a list. This is a long list. Keep going.
You know, it's a list, and like I said, Chia, I know your mama on here, and Chia, but it's a list, and you know, it's a list that some y'all women, y'all got to get out of.
Jesus.
It's quick to say, oh, that's your. It's quick. A woman. I've heard women say it. That's just your pride talking. Well, what is your pride doing?
Ooh.
A woman's pride is just as worse. It's just as bad as a man's, if not worse.
I caught a quick word.
You talking good, sir.
Phyllis want to say something.
I've had to bump heads with women whose pride was just as strong as mine, if not stronger. So what do we do when your pride pops up and you don't want to? Here we go with this word. This the word. This word y'all might not like. When y'all should submit to what the
What's
man.
your definition of submit?
Are you giving me something to submit to? Yeah,
Of
because
course I am. Yeah. What's my definition of submit? Listen.
Y'all getting feisty on here.
And that's the only thing.
Let me take the helm on this one. I know that you're used to doing it, but let me take the helm on this one.
I don't think that's a good definition of submit.
But that's no. But that's his definition. So let him hold on to that. Let him put that in his pocketbook. But
I hope it get him far.
I feel like as women, I can only speak for myself. I've been in relationships where I've always had to be the leader. Like y'all don't have no sense of direction. Y'all don't have no sense of.
Hold.
No.
Y'all.
No, you have to listen. You remember? Listen, let her finish.
Hold on, wait.
Let her finish.
What I'm saying is, I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna make a lot of sense. You can't say y'all because you haven't been with every man.
That's true.
She said.
But he can't say every woman don't listen because he ain't been with every woman.
Hold on. She said.
So he just made a whole lot of generalized we want y'all to stop. But that ain't every woman. That's the women he's dealt with.
Okay.
And she's speaking on the men that she dealt with.
Hold on, let the host speak. The host is trying to say something. Hold on, y'all.
I was just trying. I was just trying to clarify that she said she's speaking from her experience or what
Yes.
have you. But also, again, somebody going through something similar to what she went through. Somebody experienced that. So we can't deny it that even if it's not all men, it's a lot of men.
Right.
And then,
Okay.
and then the women can't deny the fact that even if it's not all women, it's a lot of women.
There's a lot of women.
Now, if it ain't you, amen. But if it's you,
Right.
own it. Own it.
No,
But don't just own it without doing something about it.
Exactly.
Amen.
And now that's
Self-evaluation.
the whole thing right there, doing something about it. And that's on both. That's on everybody.
See, because what just happened? Y'all just saw what just happened here. Y'all went nuts.
Because he cut her off. He didn't let her finish.
Even Miss Sophisticated, Miss Phyllis, baby, she went nuts. Like, hold on, baby. Them lips got real wet. And that was
when
spit.
Mr. Craig, when Mr. Craig was saying all of his I don't likes,
We was quiet.
for women in general. Those things are not me, but I understood he was speaking from a general perspective. But when Tia started speaking from a personal perspective, Brunson was like, hold on a minute.
Why
But
do you think
she
he was?
could only speak from where she's been.
Why you think he responded like that?
Because he was offended.
Because he was in that probably in that same situation.
Because my thing was coming from where bro was coming from. He said we is dealing with this,
My phone.
but Tia said y'all got this going on. So there's a difference in the wording. He was speaking as far as the things that men go through, but Tia was speaking in the concept of what we as men do.
But
She talked about her personal experience.
Right, she talked from experience.
Personal experience.
So that's why I said it's the wording. Some of the men.
Okay, and I can.
You know what I'm saying?
My wording, but at the
Too
same
technical.
time, I do feel like more than 80% of men don't have a sense of direction. Like, y'all don't know how to lead, but y'all want leadership roles. Like, how I'm gonna give you a leadership role and you can't even get up and go to work? You don't want to put no laundry in that washing machine.
Where you leave?
Be on the floor.
Like, I need to submit for what?
Wait a minute.
Back up.
Commercial break. Honey, it's some clothes in the washer that need to go to dryer. The clothes.
But the clothes be on the floor. It don't even make it to the basket.
Hey, I'm trying to tell my wife it's some clothes literally in the washer.
You hear that, Lady Lost it? You hear that? Put the clothes in the dryer.
Because I did the laundry today. So yeah, I just thank you, Tia, for reminding me.
Terrible.
My Lord.
It's some clothes in the washer.
Oh, she said she gonna leave it for you.
That ain't
So
right.
you can
See what
fold
I'm
them
saying?
up
I'm trying
and put them away.
I'm trying to do something good. I'm trying to do something good. And this is my response. I didn't wash them. I didn't put them in the dryer. Well, at least wash 2 loads, put one in the dryer. Now you're gonna put on live, you're gonna leave them. And all she did just remind me to tell you that it's some wet clothes in the wash.
She just wants you to complete the assignment. That's all.
No,
Come on.
I don't get home until the morning. So by
That
then,
don't matter when you get home. When you
they probably gonna
before
be
you get in the bed.
so there's no partnership. I
This
didn't
is a
take it upon
collaboration.
myself. I didn't took it upon myself without anybody asking me, saying I'm gonna do this. Blah, blah, because it was it needed to be done. And now I can't get no assistance in taking care of our stuff. Wow. And all you did, you helped me remember, and now on live, I done got threw up under the bed, up under the bus, and all that. And all I'm saying, Lord,
Lord, have mercy. That now you know what that make me not want to do? Wash clothes again.
Oh my Jesus.
This is a collaboration effort. We working together.
You feel me? You know, I'm saying, again, it needed to be done. The house real quiet now that Ezekiel and Malaysia gone. The house real quiet and empty. So ain't no need to. I ain't even know stuff was in the dryer until I opened it up.
I'm done.
I didn't know.
Oh Lord.
But guess what I did?
I love it.
I took it out. I took it out. But I had to rush to work because that's what a man does.
He goes where?
If he don't work, guess what? He don't eat, even if it's vegan meals. He don't eat if he don't work. Because Tia said 80% of y'all ain't got no jobs.
That is not what I said.
She said she already took care of it. She was just playing.
Tia said 80% of y'all ain't got no jobs. 80% of y'all men is lazy. 80% of y'all men don't got no sense of direction. And she tired of carrying y'all on her waist and on her back. And y'all need to get up and be men. That's what I heard her say.
And
That's
giving
what-
y'all milk. Tired.
Because at what point do I have to fill out your job? Like, at what point do I gotta do everything? Like, what are you gonna do?
What are you
Don't
here
get
for?
proper with that. Don't get this what cause fight with men and women. You want to get proper with your attitude. You can't get proper with your attitude now, man.
Oh yes, you
You know,
can.
What you gonna do?
That leads me to the question of why are you with lazy men? That's not guiding. That's not leading you nowhere.
But why men are
Because
lazy and don't have guidance?
You hold on, but you already see the direction that we're going is not the direction that is need to be going to.
That
And
you
so
see for yourself.
why you still with us? Why you still like what's the point? It's
What
not
you
making
was created
sense.
for.
No matter how much you're willing to tolerate too. Because I'm gonna correct you in a loving way. And then I'll be like, look, these are things that I noticed that I feel some type of way about. If I tell you, I feel like a person don't know unless you tell them. So I'm gonna tell you, it's time to correct it. If you correct it, then we need to look and see where else the problem is.
let me ask you a question. Are you married or single?
I'm in a relationship.
That's the in between answer.
You said a situationship? Is that what you said?
Z, business.
Did she say a situationship? Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I love it.
So I know what that means.
I'm glad you find it funny because my man not peddling his meat all across the Arby's, okay?
My God.
Wow. All right.
Oh God.
It's a situationship
Oh
for me.
God. Oh God. So now that's about so now we about to go there. Now I'm about to go somewhere else with this. Brother Craig, I think we the only two on here that's married.
Right.
The rest of them, they in the situationship.
Oh.
I ain't in no situationship. I'm single. I ain't talking to nobody.
So you're available. So you're available.
Call it whatever you want to, but I ain't looking right now. It's just me and God.
He said,
What?
"Are you available?"
I said it's just me and God.
What happened to the host? We can't
We can't hear you, Pops.
No.
You still didn't answer his question though. We still
I
waiting.
answered.
No. It wasn't direct. You said, "Are you in a relationship? Are you single?"
I said I'm single.
You said you single?
I said I'm single.
Yeah. Okay.
That was my
Get it, Zeke.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Now, where did the host go?
He probably had to log on and log back in because
Oh.
it's we weren't able to hear him. So
Well, I don't know what happened with mine. Mine wouldn't even let me. It logged me off. I had to get on. Like I said, I had to get on a whole nother phone and download another app to. Elder,
I will say this. So Zeke, you made a statement. You said if you know that he's
All right, I'm
lazy,
back.
if you know
Can
that
y'all hear me?
if
Yes, sir.
yes.
Wait a
Yes.
minute. Wait a minute. I can't even let you finish your statement. This boy said, when this boy said it was just him and God, my whole everything went out.
Because that means he was lying. That means he was lying.
So
That means he was lying.
so you know he lying. You know he lying.
My whole everything went out.
I can't even hear on the screen. I can't hear nothing. I had to add my Bluetooth in order to hear. Everything went blank. This boy lying. You ain't with God. Who you with?
I ain't in no relationship. I am
You
very
just-
much so single.
Oh, okay. All right, cause we'll talk after the camera go on. We'll talk, cause this boy made my whole thing. I'm like, what the devil? So now what I miss? What I miss?
You didn't miss anything. We was waiting on you.
No, Zeke questioned him to make sure he gave a direct answer. So that's when he said he was single.
The direct answer.
And then
but you lied on the you and God part.
I did not lie on the me and God part.
Maybe that's
you gave an answer, but
that's the only person I'm communicating in a steady communicator relationship with.
Okay. So, Apostle,
you're not gonna say nothing.
I thought he had froze up.
He's trying to say sitting and went back out.
Oh man.
Okay.
What's your question?
So you had started making the statement about you and I being the only two married men on.
Right. We're the only two married men on this line. And Phyllis, she's divorced. Jazzy, situationship. Ezekiel, situationship.
I'm not in one, but yeah.
Tia, situationship. You know. And so we're hearing all of their, like, all of everything that they're saying and all of it. Now, Phyllis, she's sound in her everything. Jazzy is too, but it makes me question, if y'all have all of this knowledge, right? Why are you still in the positions that you're in?
Well, I guess I'll go first. The reason why I'm in the situation that I'm still in, as far as being single, because the man wasn't really being honest and didn't want to accept healing or go through the process of healing, even though he had the support from me to get healing. Wasn't ready to give up some things that he was dealing with. And then previous relationships, they always kept saying I'm their wife, but never really step up to the plate and fulfill that role to become my husband. So therefore, that's why I'm still single.
So now y'all heard what she said, right? They never stepped up to become her husband.
Yeah.
I don't get that. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But
well, okay. So they would say, "Oh, you're a good woman. You know, you got a good head on your shoulders." Things of that nature. I get complimented for who I am, but they don't receive the full me. And what I mean by that is the ministerial side of me. They only accept certain things from me. They never was able to accept the full me.
Okay, so now this Now this is my thing for single people, right? Uh, until you are found name worthy. Tia, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Until you are found name worthy, stop giving all your other stuff.
Right.
You know, don't make a commitment. And I'm getting ready to go back to what Minister Craig said too. Don't stop making full commitments to stuff that ain't guaranteed. And so, and a lot of y'all that's single, y'all make full commitments to nothing. And then when it fall apart and it becomes in ruin and in shambles, y'all trying to figure out, you know, y'all, oh, he hurt me or he manipulated me. No, you set yourself up for failure. This is my thoughts. You know, you set yourself because you put full commitment into something that you never should have been given your all to, without having having the name, having the legal rights to do that, naturally and spiritually. Blessings to you, fam.
So
You
I
know,
have a question.
you can ask your question, but because Minister Craig, he said something about being submissive. Now,
Mhm.
submissive is not a word of being, oh, well, I'm just gonna just obey and yield and you become my master. So
No.
the word submissive is a partnership. It is an agreement. You know, it is a covenant. So if you cannot be submissive to my voice, then you don't earn the rights to my name. So because there's more to me than failures.
Mm-hmm.
There's more to me than anger. There's more to me than the good that I do or the good that I'm not. You know, it's more to me than this. You know, I'm a whole person, naturally, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, financially, all of that. You know, and so if you can't submit to the whole man, you can't have the man. But women want men to submit to them, but they don't want to give all of them. And then some of y'all come in giving everything. Y'all, I mean everything, full throttle. Don't ever do that. Ever do that. You know how they say save some for later? It ain't never a later.
My Lord.
Yep.
You know, and so you said, well, they don't accept the ministerial part of me. You're more than a preacher, though.
Right. But I mean, they have seen other aspects of me. But again, like knowing a person, right? I can introduce myself and say, you know, what kind of job I do, things that I like to do, what I'm a part of. But again, like when it comes down to ministerial, because they might not be into church like that, or they don't have a relationship with God like that. So therefore they always think church take up my time, or church is not that important as it is to me. So again, you know, my question comes in right here, because you made a statement of saying that you don't really give all of you or commit until you have that name, until you are name worthy. So, and I don't even want to say situation or relationship, getting to know a person. How far do you go with that person? You know, because again, if I'm trying to get to know you and you trying to get to know me, what do you give out and what do you take in?
The reality, this is all you supposed to give. Now this is me. Now I ain't talking from the Bible. I'm not. I'm talking from as a father, and I'm talking as a man. You give your time, right? Not all of it.
Right?
You give your time. You give your ear, and you give parts of your heart. You give parts of your emotion. Not all of it. Just a little bit. And so you can see if this is even worth me giving all. If you can handle, I want to see how you handle a little bit before I give you all of it. I need to see how you handle a little bit of it. So I'm gonna give you parts. Y'all come in getting whole on the first week, the second date. Some of y'all, the first date, you know, already gave everything. You fell in love. Oh, it was love at first sight. Oh, okay.
Yo, love.
you know, and then they got all your information. They got access to everything. Y'all got bank accounts together. All this now, but no commitment, no action applied to the words. You got words but no action. You got promises but no actions. And so, and then now you hurt, you messed up mentally, emotionally, and then you're gonna keep trying and trying it again. And then a lot of y'all like cars or whatever. Whenever a new car come out, they need a test dummy, and so you're gonna be the test dummy. That's male and female. That's male and female. You're gonna be the test dummy, and so you want to try every little thing. And I'm saying, what you try? Why are we testing stuff? You want to give full. You want to press on the gas soon as you get in there, full throttle. You want to go full throttle, but you're in the 25 mile per hour zone. You're in the 15 mile per hour zone. That doesn't make sense. And so then when some of us that have had failed relationships and even successful relationships, we try to give you sound wisdom. Y'all go talk to a dummy, and I said that. Y'all go talk to a dummy that ain't got no experience, that's still stuck in a rut. Y'all go get advice from idiots, and y'all become close to them and be mad at us for telling you that ain't gonna work. You shouldn't do that. Go the other way. That's gonna cause you pain. Or how you know? You know, my heart is for my heart is big for everybody. That's why you got having heart attacks.
Jeez.
Oh, okay. Y'all don't want to talk to me.
No, I'm listening. I mean, I understand when you said to give parts of you, and and for you to kind of see if it's worth going forward or not.
Yeah.
What?
Let me tell you this, Jazzy. Deception and manipulation can last for years.
Yeah.
A good con artist know how to play it out.
Right.
Because they're studying you. And because you're already vulnerable, you're an open book. You're an easy read. You ain't no King James. You ain't no Hebrew or no Greek. You're an easy read. And so now I'm about to play on what I see. And I'm gonna lead you, and I'm gonna lead you, and I'm gonna lead you until I get everything from you that I want to get from you. Then I'm gonna drop you, and I'm gonna go to the next one because I done emptied you out.
Ooh, that was me. Ooh, that was me.
Ooh, you said that was you. You did that.
That was me.
You dirty, dog.
MANIPU later. I was in all capital letters. That was me. But that's where a lot of trauma came from, because after being the manipulator in so many at certain points in my life, when I got manipulated, I didn't.
Wow.
It hurt.
So did you ever go back to the people that you manipulated and to fix that?
Yes. Yes.
But and I guarantee you he ain't still dating them and fooling around with them because he went back and fixed it. No, I'm not saying that's what you said. But what I'm saying is people go back and fix stuff and think that they gotta be friends or they gotta stay together. No, I just came to say I'm sorry.
Right.
You know, I'm not
for the hurts I apologize. I moved on.
You know, and I shared this with y'all the other day. That what was it? Yeah, it was the other day. I shared this with y'all that I had reached out to a person, and they instantly, a person of my past, to correct some stuff, and they instantly said, "I'm not that same person." And I'm like, "Hold on, I don't even like you." I'm just trying to correct something, the error of my ways concerning you. Give me the chance to tell you what I'm reaching out for. I ain't trying to reach out for a hookup, because you dry to me. You dead. So let me fix my mess. And so people have so many walls up and different levels of defense. It's like, you know, how do you go back to a person without them thinking you trying to get back in? Because I'm reaching out, I ain't saying I'm trying to get back in. I'm trying to fix something because I'm going through a process of healing.
Mhm.
And so, but however, let me jump back to this or whatever. You know, we are guilty. A lot of us are guilty, Jazzy, of giving too much away.
Yeah.
And so you set yourself up for failure every time. So the reality is, yes, you smell good, bro, but you're not getting none. Yeah, you look good. Yeah, we didn't. Matter of fact, we didn't bought a house together. We didn't got our name on this lease together. But you know what? Change is happening in me. So guess what we gonna do? You gonna get? I got a bed. You gonna get you a bed. we gonna split up. And we're gonna become roommates until there is a true commitment, or you show me that I'm really name worthy, or better yet, let's get my name off this lease and let me go get my own pad. Because the reality is, I'm not dependent on you to take care of me because I got me. I don't know how I'm going, why I'm going here, but you just open something up.
Okay, can I
Well,
ask a
but
question?
Yes, you can go ahead.
Okay, so I've been told like I'm aggressive. I am like
Yes.
Oh, he tried to throw that one in there without it being heard.
oh my god. He gets so funny. No, but I've been told like I'm too independent. Like, but it's just like how do like I feel like trauma and like different relationships have made me that way. Like I've always took on that like mama bear role, like from school, from relationships, like from family. Like you call, I got it, you get me. Like that's how I've been.
Stop it.
But that's not who I am now. I've pulled back a lot versus who I was before. So it's just like what I'm saying to say is it's just like how do you not be overly, like how you just said, like we overly extend ourselves to people.
When you want to, any one of y'all, ooh, he on live doing this.
I thought I was seeing things.
All right, Phyllis, you want to respond to this?
I think I can kind of touch on that a little bit because that was me.
Yeah.
My whole thing was I have a heart for people, and if I got it, we got it. But you have to understand that some people are only there for that part of you because they know you're gonna pour into them, and you're gonna continue to pour into them, or you're gonna continue giving to them, and there's no reciprocation. But because your heart is so big, you're blind. And you're not seeing, you're depleted, and you're still trying to pour from an empty cup. And because you have that mama mentality as a mother, I don't care what it is, I'm gonna make something shake for my kids. I'm gonna make something shake for my people. But until you realize, yo, I'm enabling the person. I'm not really helping them, I'm enabling them. So rather than always give to you what you're asking me, come let me show you how to get it. I think the old saying goes, you give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. You teach a man to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. Come, let me teach you to fish. I'm not gonna have an empty cup when it's all over.
Right. So what caused you to, how did you mature, or how did you get to that mindset?
Me,
Yes.
there were times when I had bills that needed to be paid, and I realized them ones that I was helping, I could not call them for help.
And that's just I feel like once I had that mild heart attack, I feel like everybody was like, okay, like
Say that again.
I had got sick. And I was overly stressed because I was overly defending myself. And I believe after I got sick and I put on all the things, I felt like that was me kind of like ridding myself of family members not doing as much as I used to do. So honestly, I believe like once we stop doing for people, then you really get to see like, okay, you weren't there for me like I thought you were.
I have a question. So, Tia kind of said it before, but I don't know if it's been answered. When some men feel like a woman is too independent, like, or they too strong and things like that. So, what do they want a woman to be? Anybody can answer.
Yeah, y'all can answer.
Answer that.
I'm
I
sorry.
mean, ask that question one more time.
So some men feel like a woman is too independent. You know, if she has it, has a good income and, able to do for herself or whatever. She's not coming needy, not coming to ask or anything like that. But some men are offended by that. Or what do you want a woman to be when you come to us?
That's a good question.
Okay, I don't want to take.
I don't like my woman.
I don't want to independent. I bet when, and Tia, get mad at this. Tia is her mother's daughter. That's my bonus child, y'all. Just in case y'all didn't know, that's my bonus baby. And she is just like her mother. Her mother is always has been, always will be, very independent. Now, as your significant other, I'm not taking your independence away from you, but allow me to play the role that I've been placed in. And I didn't place me in this role. You didn't place me in this role. Allow me to play the role that God has placed me in. Let me be the man. I'm not taking anything away from you, because here's the thing. Don't be to the point where you're so independent to where if I go down, I can't do nothing for you. I gotta go. And that's what a lot of independent women do. And that's where a lot of men get.
So I understand the last part that you stated, but one in the beginning. So as I mentioned earlier, an apostle stated not to give all of you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Only give certain parts. So when do I allow you to really be the man? If we still just learning each other, because at the end of the day, until the man found me name worthy and put a ring on it, when can I really kind of say I can lean in and depend on you?
You just said. You answered your own question.
But I'm saying in the beginning stage, she independent, she got it, this and that, da 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 da. She too strong. Some men get intimidated and they back up, from the woman.
But now it gets to the point to where some women be like, well, what's hers is hers and what's mine is hers too. No, it don't happen like that till you get name worthy, and then it still don't happen like that.
Mm-hmm.
But
But some men are
until
intimidated by women that is independent.
what it, that what he just the punk. He still got something wrong with him. I'm not sure what's wrong with him, but no, don't. He got
He didn't just say.
because I mean that ain't he. Okay, I'm gonna just put that ain't no man.
Now,
Uh-oh.
now, my wife says that you allow him to be the man when you guys are in a committed marriage. Now, me, I say you allow him to be the man from the day you meet him. That's me. You allow him to be the man from the very, and being the man does not mean being in control of your life.
Okay.
That doesn't mean being in control of your life. That means again him knowing his place as a man and respecting you as his woman. But from the very beginning, if I'm gonna find you name worthy, I'm going to lead the way. I'm going to lead the way. And so when we go out on dates, when we whatever, I'm going to lead. You ain't gonna never have to question my manhood. You know, you're gonna know. Uh-oh.
Okay, now that we on the date topic, do you feel like a man has to pay for the first date? Like,
Yeah, he better pay for the first date.
I'm just saying, society feel like we gonna hit that 2 for 20, cause
Not the 2 for 20. And that's without the
with
tip.
that
You hear me?
first date, that don't mean rip him dry though. That don't
Hold
mean
on.
rip him dry.
You don't really vibe for that. You don't really vibe with that person. Now I'm obligated as a man to pay for your meal if I didn't like my company.
If y'all not vibing and if you brought her out on a, did he just say?
I thought he paid.
My bad.
Man. Come back to the screen, sir. Come back to the screen.
I thought he
My
just
bad.
fainted.
Me too, because I'm like, Jesus.
But now again, if you don't like the person you invited to the date, you don't make them pay for their own meal. That's disrespectful as a man to the.
I wouldn't hate that person, but I just be like, look, I didn't like, it just wasn't what I expected.
That's bold. You're gonna bring her out to dinner.
That's part of dating, though. That's getting to know the person.
You're gonna bring her out to dinner because you're disinterested. Nah, we ain't vibing. You're gonna have to pay for your own meal. I'm sorry. And then what if you brought her? What if she came in your car?
So if she invite him out, like if she see her shot at him, is she obligated to pay for his meal?
She invited him out.
But there's been women that invite men out on dates.
You said if she invited him out.
Yes, vice versa. If she invite him out,
if she invited him out and there's an agreement or whatever, if he feel like if she said let me pay for it, right? And he said okay, I really want you to pay for it, but if you want to pay for it, you pay for it. But I'll rather pay for it myself.
But I feel like in dating, that conversation never comes up beforehand. We get to that table and everybody get the blinking.
And get the fidgeting. You hear me? Get the fidgeting. I gotta go to the bathroom. No, you don't. No, you don't. You're gonna sit at this table.
We get at that table and then I have to do this. Turn this purse. Oh no.
See. Already, you need to learn how to come in doing a bag check.
I'm leaving my purse in the car.
Exactly. Exactly. But real men, they're gonna offer to pay for everything. Even if you say I got it, babe, or boo, whatever I got, a real man gonna say, no, let me handle this, let me pay for it. Oh, now after a couple of dates and you wanna pay for it, then go ahead and pay for it. I'll let you do it because that means you considering me, or whatever. Other than that, but no, I like my wife. I pay for everything, and every now and then she returned the favor. But because she returned the favor, she can get what she want from me.
That part.
Oh yeah, she can. She can get what she want from me without a problem. Even though I know all she eating the sides.
I'm done. I'm done.
Mic off.
I'm gonna need you to go back to some chicken and stuff now. I'm gonna need you to order for real. Be like, I got these $10 for this side.
Oh, God. Like, oh, honey, your bill ain't nothing. You get what you want.
You want water? You want water with extra lemon? No problem. No problem. I got it. And I got the tip. You hear me?
Oh, you want 3 more cubes of ice? Girl, get it.
You better order that steak. She said I'm gonna order steak next time.
Listen, and she ain't gonna eat it. She gonna look at it. Listen, you ain't wasting my money. Now, if you want to make me mad, waste my money. Waste
I got
my
a
money.
question.
Yes.
Ask your question.
Okay, we just talking about this. What is like? Question is, what is considered a man in a household and a woman in a household?
A man, if they going in and out. A man doing what to the household?
He said, what is the man of a household and the woman of the household? What
is their job?
Oh, what's the role of them?
Oh, what's the role of a man and a woman in a household?
Yeah.
Whatever y'all agree the role to be.
Oh, hold on.
It could be trash and I can wash the dishes, or I can wash clothes, and vice versa.
Well, now my wife don't take out the trash.
Yeah, I don't take out no trash.
But
No.
Yeah, my wife don't take out. She don't take out no trash.
If it's then that's what they have as a household, right? In their
certain things, no.
No, but there's certain things a man just not gonna let a woman do.
Just not gonna let a woman do.
True.
I'm not gonna go outside fighting with no possum for no trash. Like,
even if it wasn't no possum, there's just certain things a man ain't gonna let. There's certain things a man not gonna let a woman do. And like with me, I don't like to wash. I don't like to wash clothes.
Oh, there we go.
I don't like to wash clothes. But I'll rather that my wife wash them. And so if I do wash them, I'm gonna put them in the machine. I'm gonna put them in the dryer, and but she gonna have to, when they come to that folding stuff, she gonna have to do that because I don't do all. I'm gonna put everything in a pile and
just pick as you go.
See, me, I don't mind washing it. I don't mind drying it. I don't like folding it.
You? That's you? Tia don't like doing that?
She'll wash, she'll dry, but she don't like folding.
I can relate. I have a 3 to 5 business day thing with the folding business. I wash all clothes in the house. Folding it, let's talk about it. Can we delegate that task to somebody else? I don't like it either.
So you don't like folding clothes either.
Everything of mine is on a hanger. I'm not folding nothing. It's on hangers. That's why my closet is the size that it is. I'm not folding. What? Why?
I gotta cut the yard and I gotta make sure.
Yeah, in a moment.
And that's
Prophetess Veronica said to make a strong marriage, each person operates in their strength. But see, that's the problem with their house. They not married.
Not you over here in my backyard.
Oh God. They got a situation ship.
You ain't so messy.
Your mom over here laughing. Mom over here laughing.
Listen, Tia gonna come. She gonna go off.
No, I'm still here. I'm getting dressed for work.
Oh Lord. So So, oh my God, my wife said, "Okay, guys, that's my new business. Let me put on the screen. When you wash your clothes, I come and fold them up and put it away. What y'all think? Listen, go for
I'm
it.
okay with
Listen, the
that.
Go
I
mileage
for it.
on you
just
coming
don't
over
like.
here is gonna be something
I
else.
don't like folding clothes.
I see, with me, my wife would tell me, and I better not even think about trying to wash no clothes.
That's good.
That's a whole fight.
Yeah,
That's
and then why you want to put your dirty construction uniform off in there with my good shirt?
She
Like,
like to argue.
Yeah.
Talking about she like to argue.
She like to argue, man.
again,
She
again,
ain't been doing nothing but fussing. She ain't
They
doing
not
nothing
no, I'm
not
constructive.
not. No, I'm not.
now my father, he wash all the clothes. He wash all the clothes. And but I can't do what my daddy do. I
man,
can't do it.
I can't. But
Exactly. So
Yeah.
my thing is, why can't I state my feelings or something, and then Zeke want to call me argumentative? That's not fair.
It's the
Well,
way.
it's
It's your
the way you,
delivery.
yeah,
It's
it's
your
your
delivery.
delivery.
It's
But
your
I'm having
delivery.
this conversation with y'all, but that's not how I'm talking to my spouse, though.
They ain't your spouse.
That's your situationship.
Girl, you getting cut up all type of ways tonight.
Baby, they turning me every which way but loose.
and your mama over here laughing at you.
talking about some. That's not the way I talk to my spouse. Get you one and then talk to her.
Okay, next time you want a meal, I got you.
Lord have mercy.
Terrible.
Lord.
Oh God. Talking
My
about
Lord.
see y'all gotta figure out what y'all want to do and what y'all gonna be, you know. And like I said, I don't knock the boyfriend, girlfriend stuff or whatever. But I think at a certain age you get too old for a boyfriend and a girlfriend. That's just me personally. Certain age, you know, you 99 and you talking about that's my boyfriend. Oh, okay.
99 is crazy.
Okay, that's my girlfriend. Oh, okay. And then because y'all been living in the same house for like 2 years or a year or something, oh, that's my husband. Oh, that's my wife. Y'all not married.
You know what they say in the state of Texas, after 6 months, you're supposed to be common law.
Mm-mm.
The law ain't common.
No, sure ain't.
It ain't common.
My mother's 91 years old, and she shacky. What's that? What's a shack?
What is a shack? It's something in Mississippi that's falling apart.
Fall apart, all right.
But now, and I'm saying like y'all talking about some 6 months. You know what happened if you live with your siblings? Okay, all right, ain't no common nothing. Amen. So it's like we want good relationships, right, Phyllis? We want good relationships, Jazzy. We want good relationships, son. You know, but are we willing to let go, or are we willing to sacrifice? Are we willing to, you know, what are we really willing to do in order to have what we want? You know, and even though we're talking about trauma, but you got to understand when it comes to relationships, it's not one party, it's two parties. You know, you're dealing with two people, and so you can't be selfish. And nothing can be one way. It can't be seen through one eye. You know, it can't. You know, it's just impossible. So and then men, like when women go to talk, and y'all can speak for yourself. When y'all go to talk about marriage and all the stuff like that, men, oh, so you trying to make me marry you? Or you trying to? No, dude, I almost said that word. But we. How many times a night? How many times a week? How many times a day? You know, we together. And so I should be worth more than being a meat packing plant. Oh, y'all don't want to talk to
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's why that was a part of my statement earlier. Like, okay, we've been together. You know me and I know you. But again, you not ready to go forward. But you won't Total access.
Minister Lawanda says, "Stop giving your cookies and ain't got no milk with it."
Right.
You know, y'all love Cookie Monsters.
You know,
right.
Somebody once told,
Crazy.
somebody once told me, and I'm quite sure if you're over 30, you've heard this saying. Ain't no sense in buying the cow if I'm getting the milk for free.
Right.
It don't make no sense. Why? Why buy it? And you just giving and giving and giving and giving and giving. Oh, this my man. Oh, you just happy with lies. You happy with deception. You happy. You like what?
But I have a question though. Like, what if you just mind your business and then, well, let me put some terminology to it. I'm gonna use myself as an example.
Oh, geez.
I could be minding my own business, doing my everyday life or whatever like that, and the man might find me attractive. And my thing is, if you find me attractive and you approach me, then you should know what you want. For one, whether they in church or they not in church, right? So my thing is, if you step to me, you should be prepared for what you want. You know what I'm saying? Don't come to me halfway and, you know, whatever. But again, you want grace to be given. So what do you do? Because I be minding my business, honestly.
I'm gonna let the single.
I'm
gonna let the single guys answer this one.
I feel the same way she.
Just say, bro.
Go throw that me.
Go ahead and answer.
You gonna throw that me?
Yeah, you know that used to be your girl because it sounded like she was talking about you. But however,
no, you weren't talking about me.
We was never together, so don't do that. We was never together. Never. Cut it out.
But can you repeat the question one more time, please? Can you repeat the question one more time, please?
Zanae, cut it out. But anyway, I stated, you know, some women mind their own business, go about their everyday life, right? Some men, whether they in church or not, might find me attractive, right?
Okay.
And they would come up to me, want to talk or whatever like that. But they don't know what they want, and they're not really ready to deal with the woman. So it's like, what's the point of approaching someone when you're not ready or what you really want?
So my question in return would be, are you sure that they don't know what they want, or did you allow them the opportunity to communicate what they want?
Every man that I had dealt with that communicated that I was their wife and they wanted to marry me. To this day, I never been
don't say
married.
every man, because
I said, and I'm saying every man.
There we go.
Every man that I dealt with,
okay.
not tried to deal with. That's a difference.
Okay.
Not try, but I dealt with. Stated that I was their wife and I would make a good wife for them.
Okay.
To this day, I never been married. I didn't say try. I say dealt with.
So they
the category.
So they actually told
You ain't right, Apostle. You not right.
This man funny. So their words to you were that you were their wife.
Correct. I had a dream. The Lord showed me I can really see you as my wife. Those are their words.
So how much weed did they smoke before they said that?
Different ones, I can't tell you. I don't know.
I cannot take him serious because the stuff she's saying is valid. I've been told that, oh, you a good woman, you wife material. Okay,
Right.
well, if I'm all that in a bag of chips, what is the hesitation?
Okay. All right. Go ahead and answer. Then I'm gonna go ahead and get serious now since they don't want me to laugh and joke.
Why
This is a
come over
sensitive
here
moment.
playing with me? I'm being honest. Like, I feel how she feel. Like, why come over here playing with me? I was minding my black-owned business. You came over here knocking on my door with that foolishness and that boo 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 da da da. And
That
you
sound
over
like
here
that sound like
lying,
that
talking
that sound
like
like
you know
a
what you want, and really
that
you don't
sound
know
like a
what you want.
Hispanic Tia. That sound like a Hispanic Tia.
Wow.
So my thing is that if this has been the stake, the claim, right? Then what? Because my thing is that we often go through things and we don't accept our accountability in what we done stepped ourselves into.
Mm.
So if we dating and I done gave up myself, you done gave up yourself, then how are we working towards anything? Because you're not, just going back to what Pop said earlier, you're giving too much of yourself, but you're giving yourself to this person that said that you are their wife. You know what I'm saying? So
But the sex
that's
don't
supposed to
have
be
to
done slowly.
the sex don't have to be a part of it. You can still be a good woman without giving sex.
You can.
Right? But your wife material, you could be my wife, but to this day, still single. So again, you realize what the woman is or what the woman are when you meet them, but yet and still, you still don't even take the initiative to still move forward, to go get a ring, to say, hey,
Okay.
I really want to be with you. This is me and you. Like, again, know what you want when you approach a woman, right?
Okay, sis, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Have you accepted accountability that you are kind of
difficult.
difficult?
I'm not difficult.
Like, because at the end of the day, going back to what I said, we have to understand that we have accountability. Accountability is on both parts. It's not just on one part. We got to take accountability in the people that we choose. We got to take accountability in the things that we do to turn a person off. We have to take accountability in the things that we do to turn a person on. So we got to take accountability in every aspect, and sometimes we don't. Like, and that's the real truth of the matter. We're not actually honest with ourselves to say, you know what? Maybe I said something to change his mind, because he called me his wife, but what did I do to cause him to go in the opposite direction?
Yes.
So why do it have to be the woman?
I'm not saying that
The
it's
woman's
the woman.
fault, because you said what did you do? What have you said for that decision to be changed? What about we just not compatible? We on two different levels.
That's
And my thing is that you need to admit that and move forward.
My mother said, my mother said, did you give him your cookies and milk? Your milk and cookies? Because a lot of times that's what changes the genre of the relationship. It's what you have given aforetime. And some of y'all are wifing before you became a wife.
True.
Why would you do that?
So keeping the house clean, cooking a good meal is wifing?
Let me say it again. Why is he in your house?
I mean, depending on how long I dealt with him, maybe, hey, come over and I'll cook dinner.
Okay, come over and I'll cook dinner and go home.
Right. So cooking good dinner, keeping the house clean,
and go
his
home.
wife and his person. Right.
Go home.
Right. Even if they go home.
When they start spending nights and doing all this other stuff, yes, you're wifing them. When you start making it your business to be in their business and to handle their matters and their affairs and all of these, you're wifing them. You're, as Pastor said, you're playing house with them. So stop it. You're lighting a fire that's not even, like, you ain't even got no ribs to put on the grill.
Mm-hmm.
What we blazing for? What we blazing the fire for?
Go.
You everything you've given me is broken. It's no promises attached to nothing, and you're steady trying to give the full you to a nothing, a nothingness.
Yep.
For what? And so we don't want to have these conversations because again, yes, everybody should be married and all this stuff like that, have a good relationship and be happy and all that stuff. I believe in all of that. But some of y'all better by yourself. Oh, okay. We don't want to talk about that part.
Yeah.
Some of y'all better, but you so hard at working, trying to make something work until you don't even realize it ain't working.
Right.
True.
Because what you trying to make work ain't for you to work.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm just saying.
I agree.
I'm just saying, you know, and you said, you know, oh well, what happened with this, that, and the other. And I'm saying, okay, if the brother say, oh, I believe you my wife and all this stuff like that, some of that's game. Now Phyllis, you know, Phyllis, that's game. That's game. Because when they see you, you're their fantasy, you're their dream come true, but they can't handle the dream.
Right.
They can't handle the reality. But yet you're trying to make it work and trying to make it fit and all this stuff, and it's just not happening.
Yep.
You want to move fast paced. No, stop moving so fast. Stop giving so much of everything. Slow this thing down and see how serious they are. Slow it all the way down. You're not coming to I'm not gonna cook you dinner. I'm not cooking you dinner. You're not gonna know what.
Just us. We going with a group.
2 for 20.
I'm not even gonna let us
Thank
put
you,
us
2
in a
for
position
20.
to do something we ain't got no business doing. Now we going with a couple of friends. It's harder for you to try me when we're in a group. So to keep us from being tempted, let's go with somebody else.
Nah,
Anybody who has ill intentions won't even go for it. They will leave at that point.
And see, and this is Lord, my one of my good sisters, she said he's supposed to know, not say I believe. And see what Brunson said, you know, words. I believe you my wife. No, you don't know that I'm your wife?
Exactly.
Okay, so once he know, and y'all been in this courtship process, when does what's the next step?
Marriage or goodbyes.
Because it stopped getting her low.
Goodbye.
So do the woman initiate the conversation of marriage?
You can. There's nothing that says you can't.
You can make a proposal.
There's
Oh
nothing
no, I'm
that
not
says you
doing
can't.
that.
No, it's not giving
I'm
that.
not doing that. I'm not doing that.
There's nothing that says you can't.
Okay. I mean, some men interpret that you're forcing it on them when you mention marriage.
That's because again, they don't want to marry you.
Right. Their intentions weren't that in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
You know how
Intentions were to get what they want and to keep it moving.
Yeah. You know where
And
they
when you
are,
put a
where
mandate
they
like
level
that
is.
on it, then you're problematic. No, this is what I'm working towards. And what I'm working towards shouldn't even be the thing. It should be what we're working towards.
And as we discussed earlier, like I said, you know, talking about that love language, if you get to a place of where you bring something up and a person ain't trying to hear it, or they're not trying to work with what you have set for yourself, then that person is not for you. But sometimes we like grandmother say, we get the cookies up, and because you done gave the cookies up, and you know whatever you done dipped your cookies in was good, and now you don't want to stop dipping your cookies in whatever you done dipped it in because it was good, but now you can't communicate how you feel. You can't communicate what you want. And so at the end of the day, if you ain't getting what you are communicating that you need to make this successful, then it ain't for you.
I'm not laughing at you, son. I'm laughing at what Crystal Lee put on there.
Right. So a lot of, and I think this is where we have this relationship, unnecessary trauma in relationships is because we're too open. We're too open. And that's not just the women, that's the women and the men. Because let me say this, and I'm not biased, but women got a strong pimp game. Talk
I ain't
to me,
gonna lie. He
Talk to
definitely
me, Philly.
pimp him real fast.
See that you spoke up on that?
Yeah, Tia, Phyllis, Jazzy.
Be honest, like do to get him. Like I just gotta put that look on, baby. I'm gonna put them eyelashes on for him real quick.
Them
Slide on that little dress,
Them
and
caterpillars.
that booty be poking. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. I got him. I already know what to do.
What did you say, Poppin'? Tia, what you say be popping?
I said I've been in situations. If I know I want something, I said, okay, let me go ahead and do my little makeup, put my little lashes on, put on my little dress, my booty be poking, and I already know he coming.
See? And then that's where the man's mentality kick in and say, okay, well, she want to put it out there. I'm gonna see if I can't tell her what I think she want to hear to get what I want, and then I'm gonna keep it moving.
Either that, or I'm gonna find out what head you thinking with. Oh, I ain't gonna act like all my days been saved days.
But I feel like a lot of stuff
my
is good trauma. I just feel like
My
a lot of
Lord.
the stuff we put ourselves in is induced trauma. Like we put ourselves in comatose states and trauma because I don't know, for myself, it's a lot of stuff I shouldn't have done. Like, and I can forgive myself for the things that I've done. Because it's just like, now, you know, you had no DAM business doing what you was doing. It just was making poor choices.
And a lot of relationship trauma is self-inflicted.
Yeah.
Inflicted. Thank you. And so you can avoid it if you just make the right decisions. You can avoid it.
Or think outside of that moment, because a lot of decisions we make them in the moment. We don't stop and think about what's gonna happen when this little 5 minutes of fame is over.
Why you keep hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Don't you agree with that? Don't you agree with that? Because if you 5 minutes, you done lost your card already. Ain't no woman on here gonna want to be your wife if you on here agreeing to be a 5 minute man.
No. Listen, hold on, wait. No, I didn't agree to me being 5 minutes.
Yes,
I
you did.
agreed to her dealing with the 5 minute man, not me.
You said,
No, I agreed to her. That she dealt with a 5 minute man. I ain't talking about me.
No, but also sometimes
I ain't never been with a 5 minute man. That's just my statement. I'm like, if we be technical about it or what have you.
Finding out a little
I give you sense.
No, because I'm gonna go medical on you real fast, and I love this kind of stuff because, in all actuality, all right, a man is only sustaining an erection anywhere from 5 to 9 minutes. All the other stuff you do, foreplay and whatnot. See, now we shouldn't even be going here. All the other stuff
because if we gonna talk about it, we gonna talk about it.
That's what makes it seem like it's such a long, drawn out
situation. If you want to be honest,
but the body,
if it's really feeling good, he about to come. It's just
exactly. The human body ain't designed to sustain that type of pleasure for a very long time.
I need to go get checked then.
What you got, 9.5 minutes?
Did you give him 9.5? You gave him 9.5. Not a full 10, but a 9.5.
We have a problem because
what?
I'm saying, scientifically, the body is not designed to sustain.
Well, she is a
time.
nurse. That's her
Right.
field. That's her field. She's deep in the hospital.
Once you popping and taking this causing more, that's you. You know, whatever works for you works for you.
My Lord.
But
But I
need to
think
go
like
get checked out.
I'm not touching that one.
I didn't hear what you said.
Zeke said he about to go get checked out. He making a doctor's appointment right now.
Oh my God.
Look, he in that my chart.
Question. I got a question. So in dating, when is the right time to ask your partner or whatever, have they been to the doctor? Like, when can y'all have that conversation?
Immediately. Immediately. That's just like that again. That's the first thing you. What's your name? When last time you been to the doctor?
That's those hard conversations that people don't want to have.
And if they get offended by you asking that question, that's a red flag. That's a red flag.
Yeah. You know, women
also
got it bad doing it. They want to do background checks and credit checks and all these other kind of checks. Do a doctor check. Do a doctor check. They can investigate your background. They can find ways to investigate your credit score to see if you got a well enough credit score.
Oh yes, they will. The women gonna find out. But men, they just like to fall in holes and ditches.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true. Because if that meat's sinking, then it's leaking. So at that point,
Jesus.
You know what? I
wasn't ready for that.
Not the ditch. And that's a lot.
But this is stuff that causes trauma in relationships because these are the conversations that people don't have in the church and in the regular world system. Instantly you get mad. Instantly you catching the act. Why you asking me that? Oh, I'm good. I'm straight. Where your papers at, bro? Where your papers at, sis?
like, he ain't been to the doctor since he was 3. Like what are we doing?
Not 3.
Oh my God.
And you 33.
and go to the doctor with them and sit there.
Please do. Oh, I got this one, babe. I ain't got nothing else to do. I'm with you. I'm going in the room with you. When they tell you to cough, whatever, bend over, blood check, I'm going in with you. I'm sorry. No, we're going in together. But this is stuff that people don't ask because they move by their meters. Their meters.
Mm-hmm.
They don't think to ask these type of questions. You know, and so like I said, if you asking somebody about them when the last time been to the doctor and all this stuff like that, and to show you proof or whatever, and then y'all do know Google got fake papers too, by the way. But you know, show you
for PCP, I'm gone.
I want a doctor stamp. I want you to stamp that paper. Stamp it.
Care physician, then let me know. Let me know now. You going to the free clinic ain't gonna get it.
No, and so you know, people walk around thinking that they good, and then you've been doing everything and everybody, and that's just not. It's just not. That's not cool. Mm-hmm. And so somebody asks you, tell them the truth.
Tell them the truth.
Tell them the truth. You owe that to them. You know, And like I said, this is the stuff that we don't want to talk about in the church. And so Crystal says, what about a spirit check? A flesh meter, all. And I'm saying, again, we it's so much to deal with pertaining to relationships until we can keep going and going and going. And so I'm excited though about Thursday's conversation with the women, but then the men are going to invade the women's conversation after we hear that first one. We're going to let them state their piece and all of that, and we're going to have the conversation. And because the thing is, you have to protect your everything, not just your body, not just your heart, not just your mind. You got to protect everything. You're a whole person made up with many parts, natural and spiritual, and so you have to protect your everything. Full insurance policy.
And in order to, going back to any of those traumatic experiences, protect your peace.
Protect your peace. You got to do that.
Because that's where the trauma is going to start. That's where the trauma is going to kick right back in. If your peace isn't protected, you relapse back into those traumatic experiences again.
Yep.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And you can't afford a relapse.
No, you can't.
You cannot afford a relapse. And so we had a lot of laughs and giggles tonight. This is very, very, I love this platform. I love the conversation. But this is something we can't ignore anymore. Because people don't want to be by themselves. And I ain't talking about in the world, I'm talking about in the church.
In the church.
Folk are tired of being single.
Right.
They are. A lot of people, oh no, I'm good. No. You're gonna get tired of yourself, and y'all get that later. You're gonna get tired of yourself after a while.
We got that one already. We caught that.
Them batteries, they gonna run out.
Somebody get him.
What you say, Jazzy?
Not my testimony.
Not your testimony.
Mm-mm.
What you say? You keep a full supply of batteries or something?
No.
Oh.
No.
Why is he like this?
I don't believe in testimony. I got to have the real thing. So I can't settle for less. I can't settle for less. So.
I thought you were saying
no.
I was like, wow.
No.
That's not my testimony. I keep me a pack in my pocket, baby.
You're a whole spirit.
Lord.
Let me tell y'all this. Whether y'all want to believe what I'm saying or not, them little roses and flowers and hammers y'all be using, y'all junk ain't gonna be no good when your man comes. Y'all better stop doing that stuff. It kills you. Your feeling and nerves and all that stuff. Y'all better stop doing that stuff.
I apologize.
Oh yeah, I said this.
My when I said, "Oh my God," my 6-year-old told me I'm using God's name in vain. You laughing now? Wait a minute, yours gonna get there.
Listen, it's all good. It's all what they say. Stop zapping yourselves.
Oh no.
Talk about buzz. Buzz.
Now they got stuff out there for men too. They be doing some stuff.
In that butt.
Talking about some warm feeling and
in that butt.
What? No, I said warm feeling. They got stuff for men too. And they put water in there to get the action out of it. So now
I know nothing of that.
Me either.
Okay. It's out there.
Well, I don't send me nothing. I don't want no information on it.
I don't be on that stuff anyway. So
how you know, Elder?
You said how? It's called listening. I use my listening skills. I hear.
So this is what I'm saying. And we've been on here a long time, but I just really want to help people. Just be real. I want to help people be real. And not be afraid to say, hey, this is me. This is where I'm at. This is what I'm struggling with, or whatever. This is what got me here, or I did something wrong, or I could have did something better, or what have you, and I'm saying, own it. Own up to whatever it is. Let's deal with it so we can heal from it. And so stop making excuses or whatever. Like, one of the things you can't give me an excuse, because I'm not going to hear you. Because what you're trying to do is justify, your give me reasons why you still stuck in a place you shouldn't be stuck in. And so I get scrutinized because I created this platform like this for transparent conversation. Say, but you're the apostle. I'm saying, but again, we got people dealing with real issues. If y'all didn't watch this morning's live, y'all need to go back and watch that live from this morning. That was wow. I mean, on so many levels. And so y'all need to go, because it'll give you if you lost your sensitivity, it's gonna rebirth your sensitive parts that you've lost. It's gonna make you. I'm telling you, because I was just after I'm just driving to work and I'm shaking my head like, wow, this is crazy. This is really amazing of the people that we're impacting and helping. To just say, hey, I'm crying out because I want to be healed. I want to be whole. And so, and God has given us this platform to help so many people around the world to be able to have a voice and get the help that they need, just by hearing all of your stories, all of your wisdom, all of everything that y'all got to give. And so Thursday, 12 noon and 6 p.m., we got the women. We're going to have a conversation with nothing but women. But Thursday night, the men are going to invade that 6 p.m. Conversation. And so we're going to let the women start, but we coming in there. We're going to listen. We listening real good. We're going to let them say everything they want to say. And then we only going to respond to what we disagree with. That's all we're going to respond to. We ain't responding to nothing we agree with. We respond to everything we disagree with.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a wrap from there. Yeah. And so, but I want you all of you all to give some type of wisdom or godly advice. And even if you ain't godly and you got some natural advice, give some type of positive advice to somebody that may be dealing with trauma in relationship. Help them out. And then whichever one, however y'all want to go, however y'all want to start, and we'll go from there.
Ladies first.
Are we first? Go ahead, fellas.
So my word of encouragement for anybody that's going through anything, take the time to heal. And once you heal, or while you're healing, rediscover you. So many times we get lost in the traumas we've endured. We don't even know who we are anymore. We don't know who we're looking at when we're looking at in the mirror anymore. Take a moment, rediscover you in the midst of everything that is going on. You owe it to yourself to present you with the best version of you.
I would say that besides the communication I talked about earlier, the communication chart as far as speaking, pause, listening, let the other person feedback register to you before responding again. Again, the climate of the environment is very important while talking to your partner. Again, so everything can be solved. And I also will concur with what Phyllis said as far as rediscovering yourself. Detox yourself. Don't go into new things having old things attached to you. So give yourself time to heal, detox from old attachment and things like that before going into your new.
And I agree. Even before getting in the relationship I'm in now, I really had to do a self-evaluation of myself. So I feel like it's necessary. And I've also, my word of encouragement is to also, if you can't find somebody you can talk to, seek some type of mental health treatment in some type of capacity, like if it's an aunt, an uncle, somebody that you can rely on, that you trust, that you believe, if you told something to it, it's not going to be in the streets. Because I feel like we do need that outlet. And I just encourage people to seek some type of form of self-care as well. I feel like once you get in the space where, okay, I'm going to do this for myself, fall in love with yourself. Because how you going to be good for somebody else if you're not good for yourself? You have to acknowledge your feelings, your mess ups, your faults. Like I love when Apostle said, deal with the hell in me. Like you really do. You have to deal with the hell in you first before you can bring somebody else into another situation. So I have nothing else to say, and I appreciate this panel. So
Wow, thank y'all so much. Ladies, I appreciate y'all for joining us tonight. Elder Brunson, Minister Craig, Ezekiel, they're going to have last words, and gonna pray, one of them going to pray us out of here, and we gone. So ladies, I look forward to having a conversation with y'all on Thursday. Ooh, it's going to be fire. I hope Phyllis probably I hope Phyllis be dehydrated, a little bit dehydrated.
I'll see you Thursday night. I'll be kind of in and out Thursday because I'll be at work. But Thursday night, yeah.
You got me.
I'm gonna get a fresh bottle of water just for Thursday.
Look, put 2 on the side just in case one run out.
And freeze it so it's good and ready.
Don't freeze it, girl. All right. Elder Banks, Elder Brunson, whichever one y'all want to go. It don't matter. Ezekiel, you gonna pray us out? Or who's gonna pray us out?
Ezekiel gonna pray us out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pray us out.
Yeah.
Well, dear Heavenly Father, I'm praying right now.
No.
You about to pray right now.
What happened? Also, I'm supposed to be giving an encouraging word.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You're gonna be the last one.
You'll be the last one.
Okay.
You'll be the last one.
Oh, I'm
So,
okay.
I'll go ahead and go. Tia just said a mouthful, and I would, if your heart is contaminated, don't open it up, because that contamination only will contaminate someone else. If you feel as though you're not ready for a mature relationship, let that person know. Don't get in something just because it looks good. Everything that look good ain't good. Everything glitter ain't gold. Take your time, analyze, sit back, talk to God about it. And before we go, I'm gonna say this. I'm not saying y'all women now, so don't get it wrong. But women, stop looking for a man. That's not what the Bible says. The Bible says, he that findeth a wife, not he that findeth a girlfriend, he that findeth a fiance, none of that. But he that findeth a wife, findeth a good thing and obtaineth favor. Women out here looking, trying to see if they can find them a husband. It ain't gonna never work out. Let that man find you. Let that man find you. That's it.
That's it. And that was Craig. Thank you, Craig.
Oh my God. So, my words of encouragement. Don't be afraid to communicate. Don't be afraid to say what it is that you want. Don't be afraid to say what it is that you don't want. Stand on what it is that you want and don't want. As the song say, 10 toes down.
That is.
And when it comes down to it, just like Minister Craig said, if you recognize that you still live in a place of trauma, then get out of that place before going into something else. Heal from that place, because it's only in that place where you're going to continue to traumatize yourself and then traumatize somebody else. That person over here, your hair sticking up, their hair sticking up because your hair sticking up. So at the end of the day, heal, and then move forward. And like I said, don't ever be afraid to communicate how you feel. Live in a place of being honest, not being mad or hurt.
That's good. So, Jazzy, I hope you heard the word of the Lord tonight.
It wasn't for me, but the word is always
That's
good to listen to.
That's messy.
You go get it.
Messy. She said she wants you to see her laughing. I said, boy, y'all done broke up and became good friends. I love it.
Yeah, because you going to start coming for my sister in the box. You been on her neck too.
Never was together.
Amen.
They tried, but it didn't work.
We was never together.
We shall not be defeated.
Sir, we're not even going to do this tonight. We'll talk about it on another live.
We ain't talking about this on no more lives. This is gonna be the last one. we ain't talking about this on not another live.
We wasn't together, but amen. It was just a desire.
That's it. And that was on her part. Wherever she at.
Who was desire? Say no. Say no.
Bronson's.
It was a light consideration.
What?
A light consideration.
It wasn't no light consideration. Not how you was talking.
It was
not
a
how
light
you was talking and
consideration.
acting. Don't do it. Don't do it. How many followers
hold
on
on,
here?
Hold on, y'all.
Don't
let
do
me
it.
say my encouraging word.
And please pray us out, because if you don't,
Y'all didn't let my dad hype y'all.
the truth gonna come out, and healing will take forth.
My dad is an instigator, y'all. Come on. Come on, we done gave all this encouragement. Look.
Come on, bro.
I want to say,
let's go ahead and get up off of here.
I want to encourage people. I'm gonna keep repeating myself every time. Oh,
See.
What happened? I think your girl didn't cut your lights off.
Right. You pay that bill.
She turned the lights off at Arby's.
It's closing time. Closing time.
Is Arby's closed? Arby's closed?
The restaurant?
Yeah. We're gonna leave that alone too.
He said 9.5 minutes. Come on.
I caught that. I caught that.
I'm telling you, man. What?
I'm sorry, brother. Go ahead. I love you.
But I want to say, keep taking it day by day. Talk things out. Like they said, seek professional help. Lean on somebody that you know is reliable. It's not gonna tell your business out in the street. And keep building on that foundation. Trauma don't last always, every day. When you get over it, you get over it. Don't try to find another trauma to add to what you just came out of.
Talking
So, you
good.
know, once you get up out of that thing, stay up out that thing in all
Stay about
aspects.
that thing. Stay about that thing.
And so I'm supposed to pray now?
He ready to hear him pray.
Hey, this is a good time for prayer.
Stay about that thing. Pray, brother. Pray, please.
Please pray. Please pray. Because listen, because never mind. Jazzy look like she got something on the end of that table. Amen. So y'all, yeah, let's pray. Let's pray.
Lord, God, I thank you for this day, for allowing us to come on this live and minister to your people that needs our help. God, I thank you for allowing my father to give us this platform to help one another get through our traumas, get past our traumas. And God, I ask you to cover us through the rest of our night from hurt, harm, and danger, lurking everywhere, seen and unseen, heard and unheard. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Love y'all.